Well, I've seen up to season 5, and I saw like 2 or 3 episodes, and that's what the season finale.
That's all that matters, frankly.
Oh, you gotta see.
Yeah,
All right, I'm live.
My baby don't mess around in it.
Okay.
Ryan versus Maeve is like a blockbuster, low key.
No, it ain't.
I saw that shit.
Yeah,
It was like Tengen versus that one guy. The fucking Demon Slayer. I forgot what the fuck it was. That random bum.
Maeve versus Ryan would look like Homelander versus Black Noir.
Not bad, kid.
That's like what? I think that's a bit of an exaggeration.
I think Maeve would do Ryan the way you think Butcher would do Maeve.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying that Ryan would do Maeve that way. My bad. No, I agree, Maeve.
Butcher definitely did do May.
Just hold on. He doesn't-
Dub.
Straight out.
I get that new booty on.
That shit would look like Sukuna versus Jogo, right?
I mean, they'd be relative in stats, I guess.
In the moon, she'd be talking down to him in the moonlight. It's easy to see how pathetic you are. Watch it.
It's just the skill diff is all.
Yeah. All you need.
I agree.
What's going on, chat? What's going on, chat?
Ryan versus the kid from Brightburn. Oh my god.
Ryan got that?
Yeah, Ryan.
How strong is the kid from Brightburn?
He's like building
It's
level.
like-
Yeah, a small building, maybe building.
Shit, he got that. The last I checked, Ryan ain't building level.
Yeah, definitely not.
Or what is this gif?
Oh, in the thing?
On the live.
Yeah, it's just Homelander staring. What's going on, people? What's going on? Is it crazy to say A-Train low-key beat Soldier Boy? Yes. What the oh my. I'm not even gonna curse because we're not even 5 minutes in, but oh my lord.
What is Homelander doing in Johto's National Park right now, bro?
I don't
Oh wait, the stream's live? Uh-oh.
Average Pokemon NPC when you find a way around them instead of running straight past them.
Bro, what is that gif?
I'm saying.
What is that? I just looked in.
What you mean, guys?
Go put Homelander back.
No. I'm gonna get the tier list template up. Okay.
I think Ryan wins unless you use poster scaling from Brightburn.
Poster scaling. Oh my god. Bro, have you seen that guy who was talking about, what was it, sweat scaling in One Piece? He's like, but what did you think about posture scaling? Notice how Mihawk, and every time he's fighting someone or like talking to someone, he's like slouched, but when he's talking to Shaggs, he's standing straight up.
Wait, what's the poster scaling for Brightburn?
Oh, it's like he causes like a bunch of like giant. Is that, you know, the symbol from like Berserk that Guts has on his neck? That's like the symbol. There's something the symbol associated with Brightburn, but in the poster he like carves like giant versions of that symbol into like large portions of America.
God damn. Okay.
But like some of those posters as well are like, it's like fan art. It's not like official.
What do we do? Why are we using
let's not bring up posters.
Yeah,
You're gonna
I
give
don't-
the boys fans PTSD.
Wait, hold on, Fiction, can you add your server with this live?
Yeah, I got you. I guess, you know.
Thank you. Notice how Fiction listens to whatever I fucking say, guys. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't swear.
Oh wait, are we past 5 minutes? Oh, close enough. Sorry. All right. Ryan should get town to Low End City. Boom! Okay.
What about I mean, in the movie, right? In Brightburn, because like the kid, you know, it's like Superman. His adopted parents. The mom finds this book that the kid has been like doing all these like drawings in,
All right.
And then one of like the final drawings is like him blowing up the Earth with heat vision. So I don't know, you know.
All right.
He's
I
got an
think-
active imagination, I guess.
You guys can see, you guys can see my screen.
Yeah, we can. At least I can.
Okay, I saved
I've got
this.
the stream and your stream open.
King Glow,
like,
where's
on
the
YouTube.
Dooku video? Also, why wasn't I invited? Are you, bro? You wanna hop in? We can get an even 5 right now.
Oh, is that
Even
Glow?
Let's Glow, yes sir. Wait,
That's
Chad, can you?
Glow.
Chad, you're a mod in my chat, right? Can you make him a mod? Count Glow, bro.
Now what's up, Glow?
Yeah, Glow. Let me know so I can invite you.
It says channel activity, go to channel, report, remove, using timeout, hide him. I can't.
Oh, okay.
I'll hide him. Put him in
Oh,
timeout, hide him.
Hide up for the time being.
Glow
Yeah,
and all in one VC, I can't handle it, bro.
Brother. Can't handle so many good takes. I know you're not used to it.
Oh my god.
Also, I just realized I'm not in your server, Ty. Sad times.
Oh, I gotta get you in there. Alright, Glow, come on, man. You gotta answer. Take it or leave it. Hi, how you doing? I'm good, Zero. Also, guys, I'm letting you know, donation-wise, listen, we got an agenda today, okay? We gotta break down this this tier list, okay? So if you guys have any versus battle questions or big questions, just any members or any donations, we'll stop immediately just to address it. But I wanna get this going as much as possible. Fiction doesn't have the most time.
I'll be watching the chat for anything.
I will also be
Alright,
watching.
Perfect. I appreciate that.
Let me get down more.
No, I'm watching the chat though.
We're both watching the chat. It's fine. It's fine.
All right, I'm just putting a community tab post, and then we can just get right started. Okay, invite Glow.
Get him in here.
Chad.
Oh man.
Mr. Chad. Soldier Boy. Is Chad here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Soldier
Okay.
Boy.
Yeah, invite Glow if you can.
Against his will.
There we go.
Alright, I'm gonna make a...
What's up, Glow?
Hello, Glow.
Hey guys, what's up?
I'm chilling.
Hey Ty,
Yo.
how much do I have to donate to get Chad kicked off?
What?
Give me $50 and I got you.
50? Nah.
Come on, bro.
Glow, you gotta plug your future channel, the one that you're always...
Count Glow, Star Wars and Friends. Hold on. Alright, I'm putting this GIF, or these GIFs for the community tab, and we can get started. Alright, yeah, man, let's get it. I mean, top of the list, I don't think anyone really disagrees here if we just say post-Serum Homelander is in fact the strongest character. I think the biggest debate that we could have with this version of Homelander is if other characters should be on his tier due to his fraudulent performance in the finale. With that being said, though, it's pretty clear Homelander was already the strongest character in the show. By the time of Season 3, Soldier Boy was pretty much the only character who could ever hope to even combat Homelander. And, of course, Maeve after training. Homelander obviously beats up Maeve. Maeve only had some type of chance of maybe beating Homelander in a long-term altercation, but more than likely the case, it probably wouldn't happen. Whereas with Soldier Boy, the best thing that he could do is try and restrain him so that he can remove Homelander's power so that he could go on and kill him, implying Homelander with his powers is superior to Soldier Boy. I mean, Parasite Butcher, I will say, does have a very impressive performance against him and could be used to say maybe Homelander isn't as impressive. However, I would mainly attribute this to Billy's tentacles rather than his physicals. His physical strikes obviously sometimes do harm Homelander, and Homelander is, like I already mentioned, relatively inconsistent in the finale. Like, he should be instantly jumping out of the White House, stuff like that, but he's just not doing it. With that being said, though, I mean, you know, none of those guys in the room by themselves can handle Homelander in a one-on-one, so he probably does deserve to be in a tier by himself. But is there any? Does anyone else want to add anything? Anyone contest with Homelander being top 1?
No, I think Homelander being top 1. I mean, like, there's only one other character in this series explicitly like on Homelander's level, and even then, every single statement Soldier Boy has is only being almost as strong as Homelander. The reason Soldier Boy is as impressive as he is because he's almost as strong as Homelander, not his actual equal. So,
Yeah.
also Homelander has flight in his lasers. Like, in an all-out fight, Homelander just has a lot more options of maneuverability and range than Soldier Boy does. So.
Yeah, I mean, does anyone disagree, Fiction?
I mean, like, not really. Like, I think, like, what you're saying, like, the bigger debate will be if there's, like, people, like, who are the people that are closer to him? Like, let's just be honest. Like, even if someone else is in S tier, like, it's just
Homelander is just
like,
that in that number 1 spot, regardless.
Yeah, like he kind of always has been. Like the story kind of breaks if Homelander isn't the strongest. Like he wouldn't be who he is.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and make a second tier, just because I feel this will be a little bit more interesting. That being the almost Homelander tier.
Yeah. Funnily enough, someone in chat actually said that Soldier Boy should be an S tier. I don't really agree with that, but someone said.
It's not ridiculous. I see the vision, but nah, not in my opinion.
I think the main debate for this tier will mostly be Soldier Boy versus Butcher, frankly.
Yeah, how I'm kind of seeing it right now is these 3 at the very least. Oh wait, let me get Bomb Sight on here too.
Yeah.
These 4, in my opinion, definitely deserve to be on here.
Second to last row at the end.
Okay, thank you.
Are we using like singular versions of characters, by the way?
No, I'm gonna add in Temp V Butcher, but I don't, in my opinion, Temp V is either at the bottom of this tier or maybe just like a notch down. I'm not sure. I want to see where y'all are at regarding that.
In regards to the ordering, I think it would.
Does Maeve go down or does she stay? I think Maeve stays here.
Honestly,
Maeve stays here.
I think Maeve, in terms of physicals, is definitely at the bottom of that tier. I think she's worse than Temp V Butcher even. But like,
I'm also definitely of the opinion that Maeve is weaker than Temp V Butcher.
Okay, okay.
It's not like a stomp or anything.
No, it's not.
I think if anything,
better.
Okay, because honestly, I think being like this is not ridiculous, right?
Yeah, I would. I think it's mostly like the big one is like Butcher versus Bomb Sight, because I don't think their brief interaction is like necessarily indicative of how an all-out fight would go. Even though it didn't look really bad.
I agree. Both of them, like, okay, Butcher. Obviously, the Butcher in the White House is going in with a different mindset. Is obviously more enraged than fighting Bomb Sight.
Ty, somebody just donated.
Yeah, okay,
Wow, Fiction, you're haha, put Maeve above Butcher. Oh my gosh, let me go ahead and screenshot this. Thank you, Fiction.
Yo, W. I can go into depth as to why I think Butcher would be above Maeve, but like that can come later.
Yeah, I would so how I pretty much look at so the Bomb Sight thing. For Butcher, it does look bad initially, but I will say Butcher does survive the encounter pretty well. Like when I was rewatching, I was like, okay, well Butcher did get his ass whooped, but it's not like he got like fucked up, whereas Kimiko physically did like she got way more hurt. So it is good stocks for him being stronger than Kimiko, because in the previous episodes he was showing kind of relativity with them. However, from how I'm kind of seeing it, right, is Bomb Sight himself also doesn't go all out against Butcher, and mainly, like, obviously when he sees Soldier Boy, that's when he starts, like, actually, like, fighting. Yeah. Because he's obviously, you know, him and Soldier Boy have history with one another. So, how I see it, right, it kind of comes down to how you see Butcher performing against V1 Homelander versus versus, I guess, his scaling to Soldier Boy. And I would mainly, because, I mean, I don't think any of us disagree with Homelander just being inconsistent in the finale. If you do think his feats attributed to him being stronger, that would be fine. But that would also be, I would also think that would also have to mean he'd be closer to someone like Soldier Boy. But it seemed like in their brief interaction in episode 2, Billy couldn't, like, really do anything, is the thing.
In fairness, wasn't Butcher mostly luring Soldier Boy in to test out the Godolphin virus?
Right.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. He was doing that, but I was also talking to I don't know if it was Chad or someone else about it, but it was like, in my opinion, if Butcher was strong enough to already fight V1 Homelander, right, or fight Homelander himself, it just doesn't really make sense for me to think why he wouldn't try and at least like combat. Like, if he has the opportunity to take out Soldier Boy, why wouldn't he? And more so, like for basically what I'm seeing, it like from when I was watching the episode, it was more so of like they had to do the virus. Like, obviously they wanted to test it, but it was more so of like a necessity rather than like obligating to do it. And Billy in episode 1 as well could, like, Homelander, you know what I mean? When he was interacting with Homelander clearly was just much faster than him. It's like, it's so frustrating. Because you see Butcher being consistently portrayed to be sub-Soldier Boy and Homelander. But then, in the finale, he does, like, pretty good against V1 Homelander.
I think, by the way, this is, like, I just want to say like, 2 more things, and then, like, I'll let someone else speak. Sorry for talking to someone so much. With the Soldier Boy thing, I think it might have been a path of least resistance type deal, where Butcher is capable of fighting Soldier Boy, obviously, and probably pushing Soldier Boy to, like, an extreme diff if he's going all out. But given the specific circumstances, like, he has no reason to. Also, I think a big thing going for Virus Butcher is his durability. If you go back and watch the Homelander fight, Butcher is obviously being affected by Homelander and hurt by Homelander, but he's getting up every single time, even after Homelander, like, haymakers him in the face. He's stunned, but he keeps getting punched and lasered, and he can just keep trucking. He's really durable.
Yeah.
Like,
also, his tentacles seem to regenerate. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, this is like mostly cope, but the way I've kind of been interpreting, like, why was Butcher doing so much better at the end was that, like, Butcher was like reserving all of his like pent up anger and rage for that moment. And it might just be like a case of like, oh, like he's fighting Homelander, he's like really like letting everything loose. Kind of in the same way that, like, you know, I don't think Maeve would have lasted as long against Soldier Boy, and it's not because like Soldier Boy is stronger than Homelander. It's because, like, I think she had, you know, that dog in her to like take down Homelander.
Yeah.
You know, like I think motivation probably plays a bit of a factor in it.
If you think like Butcher's powers kind of correlate to how much he's giving into that Joe Kessler side at any given moment. Obviously, post season 4, he's got full control, so he's kind of always in that like Joe Kessler, like, I despise soups, I will do anything to kill Homelander like mentality. Yeah. But if you think it kind of correlates to how like bloodlusted he is in the moment, then it might be possible he's like just stronger in the Homelander fight because he's like letting it all out. Although that's also, like, it's not really stated in the series. It's mostly just, like, extrapolation.
Yeah. I also think, like, it's weird, right? Because his tentacles are definitely a lot stronger than his physicals, but Bombside's durability is also way better than his attack potency, too. Like, Soldier... Like, say what you want with Soldier Boy Homelander scaling, right? I know there's a lot of Soldier Boy fanboys out there. Soldier Boy fucking jumped down on Bombsite, whacked him in the face. Bombsite gets up and Soldier Boy fucking hurts his own hand and decides to try and get a pipe to try and deal with him because physically he's too fucking durable.
Yeah, right after that as well, Bombsite just walks up to Soldier Boy and starts haymakering him in the face. And he honestly seems to affect Soldier Boy more than even Tempe Butcher did in like the season 3 finale with those strikes. Now, granted, that could be because of his durability, but, like, he would obviously have to have some level of, like, attack potency behind him in order to do that.
Yeah. Chad and Glow, man, you guys are real quiet. What do we think about the temp or the Compound V Butcher Bombside Soldier Boy stuff? Do we think Billy should be at the top of the tier because of his feats against Homelander, or do we think it's more? Do we think Bombsite and Soldier Boy could have possibly done the same thing to V1 Homelander. If we're jotting it towards, I guess, inconsistent. Well, it could be a factor of inconsistency. Homelander probably feeling himself, especially towards the beginning, because bro, you know what I mean, when Billy comes in, he's like all happy and shit, and Billy also like unleashing like his, I guess, like his rage at Homelander. What do we think?
I do have something to say after that, by the way, but they can go first because I just kind of realized something that could explain some of the stuff in it.
Yeah.
I would definitely keep Soldier Boy over him. I'm also kind of interested in the Temp V Butcher argument because there's the whole aspect of he does better than Soldier Boy does in the 2v1 against Homelander, right? But then Soldier Boy arguably beats him worse than Homelander did in the second fight, which is kind of interesting. And I don't know if that's because Butcher is getting weaker from getting constant Temp V, right? Because he's physically.
Oh yeah, his brain's getting fucked, yeah.
Or if, because there was the whole, Soldier Boy ignited his chest beam and it knocked him out, right, in the Hero-gasm episode. So I know a few people argued that he might have been weakened afterwards, which because that in my head was the argument. Okay, maybe Soldier Boy at full power when he's not gotten knocked out before was maybe over Homelander. I think season 5 kind of makes pretty explicit that Homelander was just stronger than him because Soldier Boy does the whole rant about how Clara would have wanted this,
Yeah.
He confirms Homelander was stronger than him.
Oh my god, Flame with the $5 dono put Queen below Temp V Butcher. Donation war to see if Maeve is below Temp V.
By the way, I think it's possible Homelander was initially suppressing himself in the White House fight because he wasn't aware if Kimiko had actually gotten Soldier Boy's blast or not. But then after he sees that Kimiko can actually use the blast, he suddenly just like locks in and is like actually scared.
What I would say, I mean, because they both versions of Butcher kind of have inconsistent scaling, I'll say. But if you want to, the finale, if you want to take that as the most valuable thing, I'd probably say that, Comp V Butcher being able to hold down Homelander with Ryan, with Soldier Boy, Temp V Butcher being unable to, right? I would probably say that Tentacle Butcher is safely over Temp V. Because I also don't know why the V itself would give him, like, you can say it gave him different abilities, but I don't know why it would necessarily be weaker physical stats, because he was just physically, boxing with them as well. It was not just stupid.
Yeah, he seemed to even, because with Temp V, right, every time he would take it, he physically was, like, fucking dying, but when he took the... What's it called? When he had the parasite thing going into season 5, remember when he found Kimiko and Kimiko tried she tried physically like hurting him to like fuck him off, but Butcher like pushed her away. So he like, rather than the Temp V kind of like fucking him over, Butcher is dying, but he still has his physical strength. It seems when he has the parasite.
Yeah.
I'm fine with saying that Bomb Sight is a weird one because him and Soldier Boy did just seem very relative as well, right? Which is why I'm like, okay, so him being above Billy or relative high into Billy isn't a problem. Then Soldier Boy makes a statement that he can break his neck, but I also don't know how much stronger you have to be than somebody to break their neck in that position, because obviously he was completely over Bomb Sight.
I think I would probably favor Butcher over Bomb Sight and maybe even Soldier Boy, at least in terms of a physical level based on the finale. But like, I think Bomb Sight is more he's more safely over Bomb Sight than he would be Soldier Boy.
I think Butcher versus Bomb Sight is more the debate here. I think like Soldier Boy is just definitively number 2.
Yeah, I would say so.
I think even though Homelander did ultimately end up on the back foot in the end, Homelander's ability to fight off Butcher and Ryan at the same time, and them still thinking like going for the Kimiko option, I think, whereas I think Soldier Boy and Homelander, they both imply that a fight between, like they want to avoid a physical altercation at any means necessary. Like, Soldier Boy's constantly gloating like, I'm immortal, LOL.
Dex Cyber with the $2 dono put Maeve above Butcher.
Oh no.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Homelander obviously doesn't just like try to slime out Soldier Boy when they're clearly not on good terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Also,
know.
Soldier Boy can make Homelander. Well, in fairness, it was kind of an off-guard punch because Homelander was busy explaining why, like, he was busy explaining like the sex tape that Soldier Boy saw, but Soldier Boy did just draw blood, give Homelander like a nosebleed by punching him in the face. So there's that. I guess like, do we just like collectively agree that the order would be like, Bomb Sight, then Butcher, then Soldier? But that's the order I would put in.
I'm fine with.
I'm fine with Butcher and Bombsight for me are interchangeable just because I think the V1 scaling versus like Bombsight's interaction with Soldier Boy on top of already the V1 or not the V1 V Butcher, I think honestly either argument could be made. So I mean if you guys prefer Butcher above Bombsight, I can put him above. I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
Homelander loses to both of them, not gonna lie. I mean, that's like canonically incorrect, but like I respect it.
I'll say, I just looked at the Bombsight thing again.
Yeah.
So he can't like break free of the tentacles, but he just straight up overpowers Butcher.
Yeah,
like,
he can like
fair,
yeah. But that's my thing. Butcher in a ranged fight, I think could overwhelm Bombsight, but I think in close quarters, Bombsight beats the shit out of Butcher.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, like, cause like
it's purely not like okay, maybe not like pound for pound, but it's just because of his durability. That's why I'm saying that. Not as like yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Not necessarily like he's gonna strike way harder.
Wasn't Soldier Boy kind of hurting his hand punching?
He literally like did a fucking wrestling move on this dude, and he hurt his own hand trying to fight him, and he ended up trying to get a weapon.
Yeah, I think that order, I would probably put
like Bombsight. I think Bombsight physically would be more dominant than Butcher, but Butcher could also win in a fight with tentacles. Is that fair to say?
That's fine. Yeah.
Is that valid?
I think. Yeah. Go ahead. My bad.
For Temp V and
oh man.
I guess if you want to say because Maeve.
Wait. Before we get into that, all right, Dex, I did that for the donation. All right, I got Maeve above Butcher. Mr. Peak with a $2 dono. Thank you so much, brother. Homelander versus MCU Spider-Man versus DCU Superman. Okay. So listen, if you don't think DCU Superman, if you don't take that statement of him being the strongest meta on the planet, and then because Blue Beetle's technically in James Gunn's verse, and you think fucking Blue Beetle's planet or whatever, I personally don't like using that scaling. I think it's a little bit cheese. I think it's more fair to use Superman's like own scaling in his own movie. If we're doing that, he's way fast. I think he would be faster than Homelander. I don't think he's stronger, and he probably would like break his own hands like a Viltrumite trying to fight and hurt Homelander. As far as MCU Spider-Man goes, MCU Spider-Man would completely dominate against Homelander. He's weaving lightning, you know what I mean, scaling the characters who weave to light. Most of the characters in the MCU, for the most part, in combat reaction speeds generally scale to each other. You know what I mean? He's taking hits from fucking Thanos. Spider-Man whoops Homelander's ass. Not like hands down. Not even a competition.
Not even considering the fact that Spider-Man also has like way more experience fighting like a myriad of other superpowered beings. Like Homelander's lasers and like his physical strength aren't going to be like anything new or worrisome to Spider-Man. He's already dealt with like a wide variety of opponents. Like it's bad.
Oh my god, Conquest with the 2 pounds, bro. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. What are y'all opinions about Ryan losing his powers? I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was a little, I was like, damn, I don't, it's not that I dislike it narratively, I just thought personally it would have been cool if Ryan kept his powers and he would have been like, you know, I mean, the next, I guess the next generation, you know, I mean, like standing up, you know what I mean? I think that would have been pretty cool. But it is nice that he's finally like living his life, like living for himself and not, you know what I mean, like trying to live for others. I do like the conclusion they gave him.
I was gonna say I prefer Ryan like getting to just be a normal kid. Especially because like I think Starlight is more so supposed to represent like the like what it means to be like a real hero. I don't know. I never got that like vibe from Ryan. The question was always like, is he gonna grow up to be normal or is he gonna grow up to be like his dad?
Yeah, pretty much.
I kind of like.
That's
I kind of like that.
I
was
He
agree.
got
able
his
to
own little.
break
He got his
that.
happy ending, weirdly enough.
Also,
Another good.
What are you about to say,
speaking
Glenn?
of, speaking of inconsistent scaling and Ryan, I mean, does he also go into that tier based on that?
No,
Uh,
he's gonna. Okay, so this tier, the funny enough, I don't know if you see the stream, but the next tier, he's probably gonna be the lead of that tier.
Okay.
I think Ryan just definitively loses to the bottom two in this tier. Like Tempe, Butcher, and Maeve beat him pretty confidently.
Yeah.
Do we want to get into that? By the
All
way?
right, let's. All right, yeah. All right. Wait, hold on. One more donation got sent. Let me
Yep.
just answer this question, and then we'll go on. Blonde Blazer versus Starlight. Blonde Blazer at her peak is like maybe City Block level, and like maybe hypersonic to massively hypersonic. It just kind of depends. Take your pick. Starlight generally. I fear like all of the good scaling in the boys she just doesn't scale to at all. Like an A-Train who was barely faster than Sound blitzes the fuck out of her. She like I guess she like kind of fights Stormfront, but like Stormfront has like no good speed feats either. Like she's unironically like at best like maybe Mach 1. Blonde Blazer would blitz her, and she's physically stronger than Annie. Annie's light powers are obviously stronger than her like durability, but her like I think Blonde Blazer would just blitz and just like beat her up.
Put Mother's.
Oh my god, Eternal Flame, put Mother's Milk in a Homelander tier. I didn't know your friend's name was Mother's Milk.
Regarding Butcher and Maeve, I think the main problem for Maeve in a fight with Butcher is her inability to really take his hits. If you recall in the fight, Homelander with like single hits, individual hits, was heavily staggering and basically flooring Maeve every single time he put like some power into like just a single punch. Compare that to Butcher, who when he's like healthier is like taking haymakers to the face from Homelander and only getting like a small cut on his face, but still continuing the fight and like smiling through it.
I think
that's the problem for me.
All right. So that's a good. All right. So now that you mentioned that, I have to ask a question, right? For Temp v Butcher, when he combats Maeve, are we gonna be saying that like is this Butcher from the finale or Butcher at his peak with Temp v, meaning in Herogasm? Because I think we could agree. I think we all agree here that he's probably at his strongest in Herogasm.
Yeah.
I personally don't. Think
Also,
it's, like,
Conquest, thank you so much for becoming a member, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you, Conquest. Gotta go, gang. It's okay, Ahmed. Thank you, bro. Thank you for tuning in. What were you saying, Glow? My bad.
That was a.
Or Friction?
Bro.
Bro, you guys sounded.
I was just saying, I don't really think like if you do think that there's a difference, I don't really think it's a notable difference. I think in both fights his feats are probably better than Maeve's, to be honest. Like if I'm just being real. No, you're good.
Yeah, what I would say is obviously it's kind of not that focused on in the show, but if we want to go over like because Maeve's advantage against Homelander is that she's a more skilled fighter, which right we see in the finale when they're both depowered, Butcher's a way better fighter than Homelander. So I feel like that would also kind of like if they are relative in stats or if Homelander is slightly above Maeve, he'd also have the skill to fight her, which Homelander he's just pure stats, right? So I could also see that being like, okay, she can't really do exactly what she did to Homelander to Butcher.
You kind of have to think. Oh, Lonk. Okay, what's up, Lonk? You kind of think Temp. You kind of have to think Temp v Butcher varies in strength because otherwise Gunpowder low key Homelander tier. Yeah.
I mean, like I also.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Maybe Gunpowder's just mad durable. I also think like physically Butcher's probably stronger than Maeve, just based on how he was doing against Soldier Boy. If you notice, from the moment that like Soldier Boy and Butcher start fighting, there's a whole scene of Homelander looking over Ryan, getting up, walking out, and then Maeve like sneak attacking him, and he doesn't. Not only does Maeve not affect him with his strikes, but Butcher and Soldier Boy are fighting for that entire scene until we cut back. So it's not like Butcher wasn't just going straight up relative with Soldier Boy. either. Combine that with the fact that like Butcher is as skilled of a fighter as Maeve, like she can't really leverage that as well since Butcher is obviously heavily trained as well. I just think it's too much for Maeve to handle.
Yeah, I would say her best argument is that the one in the finale she might have a chance against. Like she probably has the best case scenario against that version of Butcher. But Butcher at his peak with Temp V should be above Maeve, I fear.
I mean, if she has a chance of beating Homelander, as per the director's statement, she obviously objectively has a chance of beating Butcher. But like, I just think Butcher just has better feats. He also has laser vision, which would be good.
It's true.
All right. Do we disagree with Temp V Butcher being above Maeve?
No, I think realistically Butcher's above. Unless anyone wants to donate.
Okay. I kind of like this. I think you can argue. I think in a confrontation, Butcher is going in stat wise a little bit weaker than Bombside due to Bombside's superior durability. Butcher does have a chance of beating him in a fight. But he should be stronger. I like Compound V Butcher next to Temp V Butcher just because he is stronger than ever. So it's like a nice little upscale right there.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's a better way to explain it. And Maeve at the bottom of this tier. Yeah, I like this.
The thing that really screws Maeve is just like her lack of durability beats relative to everyone else. Like it is really bad when single attacks from Homelander, assuming he's going full power, which even I think is questionable, but I'm just gonna say it to give her the benefit of the doubt, and I don't really feel like, like just downplaying her. If he is going full power, then she just objectively takes full power hits from Homelander far worse than anyone else in the tier would.
I have a question. Where are we putting Godolkin and Marie?
Oh, that's Prof's area of
Below
expertise.
all of
Prof,
them,
what are we thinking?
The not okay. Yeah, put up there. Now like, yeah, no, they just gotta go there.
Wait, make a mega meteor for Marie.
Oh, the potential woo man. Do we think she's?
Yeah, I think.
Does Ryan
No,
be Godolkin? Probably not.
I'm gonna be honest. I think like the empirics do unfortunately I think favor Ryan. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if like Marie is getting done as dirty as him. That might just be like my gut, but like I can't see her like literally getting picked up and put on the floor in all of 5 seconds. I do think like I said, the empirics probably favor him though.
So would like Godolkin, Marie, and Ryan just be like the equivalent of like the heavy hitters, like relative to everyone else in the verse, but still below the top tiers of like fucking Gojo and Sukuna, something like that?
Yeah, they're like 1% of the strongest in the verse, I guess.
Yeah, I would say Ryan in a one-on-one would probably do better against Marie, just because he's clearly portrayed to be like a stronger force against Homelander. Unfortunately, because fucking season 5 hates Gen V, but I think Godolkin in a fight Godolkin with his hacks probably does overwhelm Ryan.
I think narratively, because if you want to say that Marie and Homelander are the same, because obviously they got V injected in there as an embryo, Ryan is obviously like the first natural born soup, so he might like that sort of like if that's the line of thinking, he might have even more potential, right?
He definitely is the strongest below me. I would say Ryan is probably the strongest before the almost Homelander level characters IMO. Godolkin versus Ryan is weird because it's kind of just like a who can one shot who / who can just like immediately disable who.
Yeah, oh my god, we got 53 viewers. Holy shit. We got mad people popping in here. But all right guys, what do we think about Ryan, Marie, and Godolkin? What are our opinions about the ranking? Ryan deserves Pact. He definitely is the strongest below Maeve. Okay.
Also, someone in chat mentioned like a hypothetical peak Temp V Butcher for some reason.
Yeah. Like what Long said, gunpowder's Homelander role. Sister Sage is high tier because she predicted season 4. Oh brother, she lost to MM.
No. Where'd Chad go? I'm a dip because that my dip was up with him. Oh, my bad. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think this tier looks fine. Like, it's the people that like do scale to Homelander in the like the most, like in the least way possible, but like it's better than anything else we'll have. Like, these characters just occupy that vague gap that is like between Homelander level and everyone else.
Someone in chat said Godolphin
Ryan
over
destroys.
Ryan.
He not losing to SpongeBob, bro. Godolphin, Ryan. I just think, because I think Ryan versus Marie is already like, because I think Ryan can beat Marie, but it's just Godolphin's hacks are fucking stupid.
It is, yeah.
Like I don't know what Ryan does at that point, and at that point Godolphin as well was, okay. I don't know how true you want to take this, but he was like feeling himself to be like, oh, you know, like Homelander can't even stop me.
Well, Ryan, for as young as he is easily above Maeve. He made Homelander bleed. The problem is that even if Ryan is hypothetically physically stronger than Maeve, which I think in and of itself is questionable, there's absolutely nothing Ryan can do to compensate for the horrendous skill gap. Like, he's getting his ass beat. There's nothing he can do.
Yeah. I mean, in season.
Also,
can
we just talk about? I just want to talk about that claim there. Ryan is above Maeve because he made Homelander bleed. Does anyone else like see what I'm seeing here?
Yeah,
doesn't Maeve do the same thing?
Maybe
doesn't Maeve do the same thing?
Made Homelander bleed. Yeah.
Yeah, slightly. Does it to a more on guard Homelander, if anything, as well. But like again, yeah,
Marie,
but like even if you do so,
Marie's
like,
as she was nerfed to not be Homelander level.
Yeah, kinda.
I kinda he not okay. Listen. I just don't know. Like I think I agree with what you were saying. Like it is a who hits who, but I think like it's easier for Godolphin to just like, I mean, like twist his hand and just like boom, Ryan can't do anything.
Would Rock Hard go in this tier, by the way?
Oh.
Stat wise, I mean, do we put him?
Maybe also made
He's probably just in the question. He's probably in the question mark there.
I mean, it's weird. He has like 0 mobility. Like that's
Godolphin can control Marie. Marie, the strongest she can control is Sam. Maeve also made Homelander bleed and last longer in a fight with a more going out Homelander. Oh, Maeve, not Marie.
Who else would go in that, like, not Homelander?
That's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fiction, what do you think?
I guess.
I mean, I think this looks good. I feel like the issue with all these characters is, it's like I said, they all scale to Homelander, but the degree to which they do is so vague. Like, everyone in sub-Homelander level is just, like, actually able to fight, like, on a semi-competitive level with Homelander. And then, with the not Homelander tier, we have 2 people that scale to Homelander, but we have no idea to how much. And then you have Ryan, who just gets, like, insta knocked out, but like does scale. So, like, yeah. I feel like it is very like any one of them could beat the other, especially because their abilities are so different. It's just hard to say definitively one way or another. I think I would agree with what you said. I think Ryan is probably a little too physically powerful for Marie, whereas Godolphin's ability activates more instantly than Marie's does. So
yeah.
Okay, then we'll keep these 3 here. After this tier, it's like top tier.
It'd be like I feel like Vicor probably, right?
Oh shit, yeah. Oh, that guy is insane.
What Vicor did to Sam is
right
like,
next to he's in the middle of the bottom third. Go down, right there. No, go back. Up, to the right. Right. Up. Go up. No, okay, back to the. Okay, no, to the. Okay.
He's next to Sun He. You can see Sun He.
Hold on.
Next to Dog Knock.
Oh.
Yo, I saw it, guys. All right. Sam. Jordan.
I would probably put A-Train and Noir in that tier as well.
No, I think Sam would like annihilate Noir. I can't lie.
I think A-Train.
A-Train.
I think A-Train though. Yeah. After season 5.
A-Train is debatable, but Noir gets like horrendously slammed by everyone in that tier. It's kind of bad.
I didn't watch season 2 of Gen V, so I don't know exactly what they do. But
No, it's more so that Sam no-sells up like a full power punch from Kimiko, like genuinely takes absolutely 0 damage from Kimiko, like mogs on her. And also gets like bodied by Sam, like badly. Whereas like Kimiko can like fight Black Noir somewhat competently. So like if Black Noir and Kimiko, obviously Black Noir is
She's
like
also taking
better
hits
than
from Amped
Kimiko.
A-Train.
Yeah. So like
And Vicor, bro,
Sam,
Vicor beats the
hi.
shit out of Sam. Yeah, what's up?
yeah,
Oh,
Ty, you did
crap.
get a-
Calvin, thank you so much for the donation. Greetings, Tyler, and I humbly request what you think about Full Metal Alchemist versus The Boys. Unironically, in terms of like general attack potency for that verse is weird. I would like cap their realistically, I would cap their like physical abilities around like that city block range. The thing is, they have shit like deconstruction and like Dura negation. And I do think Full Metal Alchemist is definitely faster, at least compared to The Boys. Like, they're, like, doing, like, point-blank bullet dodging and stuff like that, like, moving at hypersonic speeds. I don't think generally The Boys is all that consistent when it comes to speed. If you think The Boys, if you want to be like, okay, well, Homelander should be, like, town level, and, like, if you want to grant him those, like, massively hypersonic speeds, then he probably does beat up, like, characters like Edward and, like, a good portion of the relevant characters, but the absolute top tiers in Full Metal, like Father and stuff like that, they would just absolutely obliterate Homelander. They're not in the same tier at all. But Homelander would get pretty far. What?
I'm posting the video in the group chat.
Yeah. But yeah, like Sam himself is like, it's going out of season 1 was already the strongest in Gen V. Pretty much, like, out of the main cast. He, like, mogs on that punch with Kimiko. And then he fights this guy named Vicor, and Vicor beats the shit out of him. And then Jordan does, Jordan's, like, kind of, like, restraining Sam and kind of does better against Vicor.
I don't really agree with Jordan over Sam. I do think Jordan does perform a bit better against Vicor, but I do think that's more so because of Jordan's like skill set. Like Sam has a flat cap at where he can fight at. You know, he's a brute with like literally a messed up brain. If there's someone that's 1% stronger than he is, then he does not win. Whereas Jordan has like a higher ceiling of how high they can hold their own, even though I still think like they would lose. It's kind of like the same thing with Ryan and Maeve. Okay. They do kind of explicitly say that Sam is physically more powerful than Jordan in season 2, because when they're talking about breaking out of Elmira, they're like, "There's a giant door that we need to break open."
Oh, you're right.
Like,
they did.
Jordan,
they did say
Jordan's like, "What are we gonna do?" And Emma's like, "Oh, I know who to get," and she goes to ask Sam for help.
Yeah. I think A-Train should. I think he should be here, in my opinion.
You know who else would be in this tier actually? Zoe.
Oh, she fucks up Vicor.
No. Her. Okay, I've had this debate before. Her snakes go through his eyes and tunnel through his brain. She doesn't like overpower him in any like power scaling sense.
Okay.
Let me check.
Because I remember when that episode came out and everyone was like, the power scaling's ruined. This is why you power scalers can't do anything. And I was like, dude, I think like if I got in Mike Tyson's face and I could jam my fingers through his eyes, I could probably take him out too.
As a Mike Tyson super fan, I can confirm that you would indeed break your fingers on impact.
On his eyeballs?
Oh no, you're right. No, you're right. Oh, to be fair, she also does just like slice through the muscle on his neck. He's got a fucking thick ass neck.
think that's
What I would
after she's
say-
already gone through his brain though. Like I don't know if he's like he's basically dead already.
A-Train is mega ultra washed in season 1. Yeah, no, season 5 definitely saved him.
I was gonna say, like, there's definitely like a portrayal difference between A-Train in season 1 and 5, but I'll also say that he was definitely a lot stronger than Kimiko physically as well. Because it's right when Frenchie like calls the fans over to save her, right? A-Train like punches her without using his super speed, and he just knocks her straight through a wall. Like you could, I guess, say he might have moved his arm at super speed, but he wasn't doing a run up, and he was still significantly stronger than her.
Yeah.
And I think
Season
the
5
speed
probably
portrayal in
clipped
season
his
5,
compound V
he's
so.
I actually feel like he's too fast to beat unless you are like a Homelander, almost Homelander level. Like the Ryan guys, I think still apply. They are almost Homelander level, right? But other than that, and even like, because Mr. Marathon, who's like a wash up, worse than even pre-season 1 A-Train, like he was able to tank like 2 hits from Soldier Boy, and then Soldier Boy like has to make this plan for him to like slip and break his ankles instead of just trying to subdue him 1v1, which I think is also interesting. You could say it was kind of a comedic effect, obviously, but he does run like for the entire mansion, and then get some of the baby oil. So I think that's
So what do we think?
Like, I don't know if Sam could even react to A-Train, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay,
wait, hold on, Fiction. We got a dono question. I think we gotta answer. We got a good one for us, bro.
Let me see.
The Phantom Troop
The
versus
Phantom
Soldier
Troop
Boy,
versus Soldier
Maeve,
Boy,
Butcher, Ryan, and Bombsight.
Oh, bro. Soldier Boy. Well, okay, this is actually interesting. So like the
Thank you so much for the
characters
demo,
of the boys are like unironically like normal person speed, basically. Like normal people can commentate on them fighting. So like I feel like even though like Soldier Boy would probably one-shot any member of the Phantom Troop, like they would just be able to use their abilities to like trap them or seal them or control them, and it would just be wraps.
Yeah.
Like all Krollo has to do is come and stick a needle in Soldier Boy's neck, and he's got him under his complete control. And every member of the boy squad is going to be moving in slow motion compared to them.
Do you think it's just a massive speed gap?
Yeah, I like, I don't know, they just put so much emphasis on like the super speedsters of the boys being so much faster than everyone else, and they're still moving at Mach speed. And like, dude, Seth Rogen is able to process what's going on when Soldier Boy's running around him. MM and Starlight are having like a normal conversation as Homelander and Soldier Boy are fighting in the background. And like, yeah, Starlight's super, but MM isn't. And they just don't really have any combat speed feats of note. I guess like maybe you could make some arguments about Starlight's light beams. Not that they are the speed of light, but they are faster than Season 1 A-Train, and Soldier Boy maybe reacts to them. But even then, the speed is still kind of questionable. I do think it's just like a speed gap thing, ultimately.
Thank you so much, Fabry, for the $5 dono. Can you put comics Homelander, Black Noir, Butcher, and Love Sausage on the list and see how they compare? We could put I could talk about where comic Homelander and Butcher would scale to their show counterparts. I will say though, just for a quick hint, they're not that high and they're not that strong compared to their show counterparts. Also, Love Sausage is like unironically a mother's milk victim, so he's probably not gonna be that high on the list. Well, okay, wait, no, mother's milk is above Homelander, so stay with me now. Do we put A-Train? Are we putting A-Train here?
I personally put him higher. Mother's milk, let's go. I'd also say I don't know if you can play any clips because of copyright or whatever, but because I feel like Starlight is probably physically relative to Kimiko, right, for the majority of the seasons. She's definitely more durable. Because in season 2, Black Noir does Starlight really bad. Like I would say even worse than Sam does Kimiko. And there's also the whole he definitely before the training he is just Maeve level, if not above, I would say. Because when she restrains him here, she has to like feed him peanuts, which he's like definitely allergic to, instead of just KOing him, even though she gets him from behind. And then he is also able. He's even I think he restrained season 3 Maeve even. Obviously he did have her off guard there, but I don't know if anyone below him could get that off, even if they off guarded Maeve, right? Because that is a sub Homelander level character. So I feel like Noir is definitely a high level suit.
I was gonna say my issue with Black Noir is just the fact that Kimiko was even able to tag him and like cut his stomach and his face with her claws.
Yeah.
Well, her fingers. She doesn't really have claws. She's fucking got mad strong fingers.
His durability in season 1 is kind of weird because he's also not bulletproof. Him and Kimiko are kind of like the only ones that are not bulletproof. But he just physically uber shits on Annie. Like and then the Maeve.
He does. I think in season 1 and 2, Starlight is probably weaker and less durable than Kimiko. When I say less durable, I mean more so like endurance, not like what their body can withstand. Mm-hmm. Because like Kimiko's able to get back up after A-Train bashes her skull into a pillar, but when A-Train just like pushes Starlight really hard, she like falls over and can't get up. So I do think like it like in terms of their physicality, Kimiko's actually better in seasons 1 and 2.
But that is mainly the regen, right? Because even in season 4 and 5, like even when Sam just restrains her, he doesn't even actually knock her out. Because
he does ragdoll her.
Yeah, but I think Black Noir, at least based on the Starlight showing, should just be able to do the same. Like, I don't know if you can watch the fight, Ty. I sent it in the group chat.
Well, that's what I'm getting at though. Is like I think like based on their respective fights against Black Noir, I think that Kimiko just does better than Starlight does.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. No, yeah, because Noir mainly does beat Kimiko through like skill rather than physically overpowering.
He beats her with the knives. Yeah, they were pretty equal in hand to hand.
It's interesting because there's still the whole there's also the whole point about Homelander gets scared of Soldier Boy after Black Noir deserts, because he was pretty confident in taking Soldier Boy on. And then when Noir left, he was actually like, I might not be able to beat this guy.
I don't think that's. No. I don't. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but he was already scared about Soldier Boy because he comes up and he's talking to Black Noir, and he's like, "Oh, your old teammate Soldier Boy's back. I'm a little worried right now." And then Black Noir leaves, and the reason it gets to him so much is because he thought that out of the people left on the 7, Black Noir is the person he liked the most and he trusted the most. And it's just like it's between Soldier Boy coming back, it's between like him taking over the company, everything to do with Stormfront and Ryan. Like he's like questioning everything.
Starlight becoming co-captain as well.
Starlight becoming co-captain. And so when Black Noir just up and vanishes, he is like further like stressing out.
I agree, but I do think when he says Noir, because I think he verbatim says, I don't know if I can take him if Noir ran. Like that is his verbiage, which maybe you could say Noir losing faith in him is why he leaves. But I do think that is meant to be like, because he knows what Noir can handle. Because he also had Noir attack Maeve, right? That was in.
But he also says in season 3, like when Black Noir comes back and they like embrace, Black Noir's going to like sharpen his knives, and Homelander's like, you know, no matter how much you sharpen those blades, you're never gonna cut Soldier Boy's skin.
Yeah.
So like, Black Noir can be strong enough to contribute in that fight in the same way that like Starlight was able to like, stand in the presence and like shoot her beams at Soldier Boy, and like they were able to distract him enough so that Butcher could get back up. But it doesn't really mean that he's going to be a contributing factor in actually outmatching him.
It's also the fact that like the people in like top tier soup just blatantly have scaling to suggest that they would beat up Noir really badly based on the Kimiko interactions.
I'm also thinking as well, maybe A-Train and Noir are down here with, because, you know, there's arguments for Stormfront, perhaps.
I always have A-Train, Black
would be
Noir, and
top tier
Stormfront together.
You said what? You said what?
Go ahead then.
Fiction?
Oh, I was saying I think A-Train and Stormfront need to be in top tier soup, and Black Noir needs to go below.
I think Noir could do decent against Stormfront though. I think him at the bottom of top tier soup isn't ridiculous, right?
That's fine. I don't think him at the bottom is ridiculous. I just think she's definitively above him. She's just stated to be.
Right.
And I don't know, like, she kind of does like a better feat of what he does, in which like he 1-on-1 Starlight and Kimiko, and she 2v1 Starlight and Kimiko.
The main issue is that
like,
her AP sucks, but like that's not such a big deal.
Yeah, but like she doesn't really need to like one-shot somebody. Like she just outlasts them and like throws them around with her.
Where are we putting
With her plasma.
O-Father? Because of his performance against Starlight.
Put him above Stormfront.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Let's get this tier. Let's get this tier down first.
Okay, I think Black Noir should go in the tier below. Could be told. I just think he loses to everyone there.
Okay.
I think like he does have a good chance at beating some of them. I would put Jordan below Stormfront, truth be told. I think that's just a really bad matchup for Jordan at the very least. I think everyone in here is a bad matchup for Jordan. Jordan is kind of like the Kakashi of this tier, where Jordan is just like always strong enough to compete, but never strong enough to win.
Yeah, I would say she does. She would do the best against Sam out of anyone here because of him having a lack
I agree. That's what I mean. Like it's like Jordan is like the matchup person. Like Jordan's ability.
I like your take on the Vicor fight. Like I guess it's more of a skill thing. And I kind of forgot about this as well. Sam was also during that, like, when Jordan like threw him over the fucking thing. Jordan literally admits that, like, he does admit that's like what's wrong, like there's something wrong with Sam. He's going through like that whole, like, he's having the fucking puppet dreams or whatever. He's like going crazy.
Oh yeah, Golden Boy would also be in this tier. I just forgot.
I was just about to say we gotta put Golden Boy up there.
Yeah, I think Golden Boy and Jordan are both above Stormfront personally, but it's like a whatever thing.
I think Golden Boy is. I don't think Stormfront. I think Golden Boy is. I don't think Jordan is. I think Golden Boy is noticeably stronger than Jordan. I think.
Is it because of the
Golden
statement
Boy's...
of him being above Maeve, or like there's like an implication?
I mean, low key, yeah.
What is that statement? Yeah, what is that statement again?
It's not really explicitly stated. There's a lot of things in Gen V Season 1 that heavily imply that Golden Boy should be superior, should be the strongest student Godolkin has ever seen. He is proposed to just like go right into the 7, whereas everyone up to that point had to be drafted. Like, oh, A-Train was drafted into the 7. Maeve was drafted into the 7. Golden Boy, they were like, we don't care. He hasn't even graduated yet. This kid's joining the 7. We don't care.
It's also the fact that that Homelander considered even like Season 1 Maeve to be like his number 2. Like he considered Maeve to be number 2 to him in the 7. Like,
that was that was, well, to be fair, that was in a deleted scene, but that is also true.
Well, it's also implied in Season 3. Like he references it being lonely at the top, and he references him and Maeve.
Maybe I'm misremembering, but I think I.
Oh, he did say that. No, he did say that.
What else? There's something else.
I like this tier.
Oh.
I like the top tier soup tier. I like it.
Yeah.
I don't know, because my thing. Okay.
Golden Boy.
It's just A-Train doesn't have the fucking AP to.
I mean, I would put A-Train below Golden Boy.
That's kind of the issue with like the three 7 members. Like Stormfront's lightning doesn't have a lot of AP. A-Train's punches don't have a lot of AP. And obviously Black Noir doesn't have a lot of AP.
O-Father also has O-Father also has like no durability feats.
Yeah, put Golden Boy right behind Sam. Put Golden Boy right behind. Yeah. That.
You think O-Father's above A-Train?
O-Father. No, put him below Stormfront.
Yeah, I think he's above. I think his performance on Starlight is better than Stormfront's, but I don't think it's better than A-Train's. Not only A-Train's performance when he was amped up, but also when he
By the way,
goes in his
Dex donated
Dex.
another 2. Thank you, Dex.
Dex.
All of the boys versus Megami.
Okay, wait, let's cook for a second. Okay, well, problem is that Megami in terms of speed, right? If we're going with the manga, right, unironically his like best feats are being sub Shibuya Yuji in speed, so he's unironically like he's maybe like being able to dodge piercing blows that move at Mach 1, but he's unironically slower than them physically. So like unironically, if we're just going with the manga stuff and we're not using like calculations or whatever, we're going with pure Gege intent versus like the intent with the boys. A-Train would be way faster than him. Homelander would be way faster than him. Homelander should be able to just kill him before anything happens. But if we're using like calcs and stuff like that, Megami probably just like is faster than the majority of the verse. I mean, his feats on him being able to react to Toji are pretty stupid.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, even if you think Megami is way faster, unlike the Phantom Troop, which we were just talking about, his abilities don't really like work on people way stronger than he is.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't really have hacks. Like, he's got like a versatile arsenal that lets him like fight people stronger than him, but he doesn't really have like a definitive win con.
The best thing he has is like fucking totality, which like puts in claws against like scratches up Hanami, but Hanami physically is like I would say personally Homelander, Maeve, like those type of characters are definitely stronger than Hanami.
Yeah, Megami only really has like one super definitive win con, and we all know what it is, but that doesn't count.
Yeah, Maharaga, they're cooked. Oh my god.
Hypothetically, where would season 1 Maeve go? Where do you think season 1 Maeve would rank? Her icon isn't on here, but I'm wondering where you think
she would be below. She would be below Stormfront.
What the fuck?
No, she probably would lose that fight. Like,
she's
stronger.
Yeah,
but she would lose.
Stormfront has the statement of her being stronger in the deleted scene, and then obviously like even in the 3v1, Stormfront was getting obliterated, but she's not like she's able to like, you know what I mean, like fight back.
Wait, what do you mean it's stated that Stormfront was stronger in the deleted scene? This is the first time hearing about this.
In season 2, Homelander was like, "You and I are the strongest soups."
You'll send me that when we're done.
Yeah.
Because
I'm pretty sure I got it from you, bro.
No, that was a deleted scene from season 1 of Homelander and Maeve.
No, there's one about there's one with him and Stormfront too, I'm pretty sure.
No, at least not that I'm aware of. Now, it's funny you say that, because in the script for the season 2 finale, when Maeve is beating on Stormfront, the script actually says, "Whoa, Maeve is strong, maybe even stronger than Stormfront."
Oh, really?
In season 2 Maeve is
probably at least. You should probably at least be in the same tier.
Oh, give me that.
Although
Give me that script statement. Oh, I just found it actually.
Season 2 Maeve is also rusty, so.
That's why she's the GOAT.
She be drinking and shit.
Team matches him.
He's like
Oh, okay. Wait, no, I have Wait, never mind. It's not a deleted thing. It's like Bro, these dogs don't shut up, man. It's like Eric talking about like Stormfront like as a character or whatever. And like she's meant to be like someone like close to his strength or like as strong as him.
Bro.
Like obviously that's not true. Eric Kirky. Greatest writer, am I right, guys? What a great ending. Woo!
Facts.
Okay, wait. I like this tier. I like this so far. I think this is good.
Let's see. Yeah, I like this as well.
Yeah, okay.
And then, like, I guess the tier below would be like Black Noir, Kimiko, Starlight, that vague tier. I guess the Deep would also be here.
Yes, he would.
Yeah, the Deep.
And second Noir, and a regular Noir, a relative.
That's so.
Dognot would be here.
Low key, Nakib. Nakib might. Nah, it depends.
I mean, Kenji's probably. Is Kenji the top of that tier?
Who?
Kimiko's brother. He's in the second row.
Termite was also
Homelander versus Funny Valentine.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, thank you so much for the donut, brother. Homelander versus Funny Valent, bro.
Bro, D4C, GG. What?
Yeah, no. Funny Valentine would blitz and kill Funny Homelander.
Low key, Gunpowder might be in this tier as well.
No, he's not.
Might be.
You know, JoJo characters are way
guns.
faster than the boys' characters, bro. A single Reanimate versus the boys' verse.
Unironically, what
I
about
low-key,
Victoria?
Flame, I was thinking of doing something because I saw your if Cecil raised Homelander. I was thinking of doing if Cecil could solo the boys, like if he fucking, like I don't know, like first wave is Reanimate, second wave is like the Guardians or something.
Might be able
It
to.
doesn't get past the first wave. What are we talking about?
Yeah, no, the Reanimate might unironically, especially the Invincible Reanimate. Yeah, no, never mind.
Is this where this is where Zoe would go, right? Like unironically.
So yes, but okay. Let's start by putting the deep in Nikki, or at least the deep above Kimiko.
You think the
Yeah.
Deep is above Kimiko?
Yeah.
Because he's okay, closer to Starlight.
I'd put Starlight above Noir by the end, if I'm being honest.
What do you think about Translucent?
Nope.
He's fodder.
Probably like here.
Real
He's
question. This is from Jidge. Who's the most skilled swordsman fighter in the boys?
Oh.
Bro, mate.
Oh, real quick. Oh my god, he's doing it for his video. Yeah, definitely Queen Maeve, bro.
Isn't she the only swordsman of the show?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. I think
Thank you so much
Zoe
for
would
the
probably
donation.
only in this tier. Zoe would only maybe lose to Black Noir. Although honestly, Black Noir versus Zoe might be kind of no, it wouldn't be.
No, Zoe ain't built like that. Zoe physically overpowered Kimiko, sure, but like, who doesn't? Like,
Well, we're talking about a tier of characters who Kimiko's relative
Where do
to.
we put Emma and
Yeah, I know, but,
Andre?
Andre above Kimiko, at least. I don't know if.
Because of the sand
can-
performance.
No, he'd probably beat the deep. He'd probably beat the deep. I think he's got the moves. Emma, I don't know. I feel like Emma's got to go in the mystery tier.
Yeah.
Emma's a weird
She
kid.
has like her
Oh.
AP is unironically in this fucking tier, but she has like.
Oh wait, hold up. Victoria. Where do we think she's going?
Yeah, I was about to say Victoria Newman's got to go here.
Second row, second image.
Where do we put her? Above Starlight.
I'd put her above
Her
Starlight.
head,
Top
her
of this
head
tier,
popping
yeah.
is high-key. Her head popping is high key fraudulent. She had to stare at Starlight for like 10 seconds straight to give her a nosebleed.
Okay, so that's just wrong, but
Well,
Oh.
that's what happened.
you can't argue that she was doing that the whole time.
Watch me.
I like
You
this
can
so
say
far.
it at some point within that time period, but
I think it's pretty implied by like the music and the tone before it snaps back
Yeah,
to Victoria.
the tone is that Victoria could kill Starlight.
Oh, you don't get it. I guess she does like immediately pop what's his name? The other speedster in the courtroom.
Shockwave.
Shockwave, that's it.
Kimiko's brother, put him. He's got to go somewhere on here.
Yeah,
Kenji.
Kenji.
Hold on, let
Yeah.
me see. Hold on, let me. Okay, does the
Hey,
tier list
you-
look good on your guys' end?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm liking this.
Okay. Wait, no, I'm saying
You know,
on the
another-
stream.
You know another top tier soup? You know, Underwater the Deep.
Oh, brother.
Above
Put him up there
Starlight?
with Emma and
Above
Homelander.
Starlight? Above Starlight?
Underwater deep seeking head ass.
Where does he go?
Kenji, I mean,
Above Andre. I think he's just a better version of Andre.
Yeah, that's valid. Yeah, I think Noir would beat him. We're putting Sheelan and Dognot.
Oh god.
I'm not just go somewhere up here. I don't know if he's above Kimiko or not, but he should be here.
Oh wait, what about Shapeshifter? Shapeshifter shall be in this tier.
Yeah, the shapeshifter beat Kimiko.
Yeah.
Oh, this tier is getting pretty close.
Kimiko really became fraudulent, huh?
I would put She-Line in the tier below. Oh, actually, hold up. You might be cooking.
Yeah, I feel like Kimiko's lost to too many people before he goes a tier down.
I feel like I'd put Kimiko at the top of this tier below.
Yeah, her perform. Okay, she does take hits from V1 Homelander.
This is like the Kimiko's like the great equalizer. Like either you beat her or you don't. The great dividing line.
You think Nakeem beats Kimiko?
Nah, put him lower.
No, Nakeem would
I'm
have
just
to
gonna
like.
put him. I'm gonna put him in question mark.
Nakeem would have to destroy the majority.
He
He
just has an explosion.
I mean, I think he should be in the same tier as her.
I don't know where
I think that's like completely. I would just put him either right below or right above Kimiko.
Burning true.
Yeah.
But what do you think about Dognut? Because he does do okay against Starlight. But Starlight does whoop his ass.
Starlight can also just one-shot him with her beams. Her beams are like way stronger than her physicals too. That's a big part of it. Okay, Zoe Newman should go here.
Where does Noir 2
No,
go?
Noir 2 would be here.
So in season 4, they say if he pulled back up after the minigun scene, he'd kill them faster than they could kill the Deep there. Which I like. Starlight was depowered, but I'd probably say he's up. Even though the Deep killed him, he probably is over Deep, right? Like if he's not off guard.
I feel like it's weird. I feel like why did he go after Butcher? Well, I mean, I guess the Deep just had an ego about it. I mean, okay, MM might not be like specifically saying that he's gonna kill all of them, including Starlight, but like if he just kills like MM for an example, and they don't have time to kill the Deep, then that's just an L, right? Like someone on their team dies and someone on Homelander's team doesn't. So like them escaping after messing them up is a more like efficient use of their time, or like I guess more of a victory. Like they got away with their lives as opposed to like, you know, one of them might not make it out. Maybe it's like less literal.
Yeah. Oh, Firecracker should be here too.
No, Firecracker got like fucked on by Starlight badly.
Yeah, but she what's it called? She was fighting Kimiko in season 4.
Oh, that's right, she was.
Man,
She was drunk, to be fair.
who hasn't fucked
Does Kimiko just suck actually? Like does Kimiko just
yeah,
not
wait, hold on. Can someone look up the fight with Firecracker and Kimiko? Let me relook at it.
Yeah, hold on.
Bomb Sight over Tentacle Butcher because he literally incapacitated Butcher after throwing him with his tentacles. Maeve over Temp beat Butcher. She probably skill stomps Butcher especially. Okay, so Bomb Sight, we already said stat wise I think is like going into the Butcher fight better. Butcher does have a win con with like strangling him with the tentacles, like you know, I mean, if I plugged in a controller and I played as Butcher, I could probably beat Bomb Sight, but realistically I think Bomb Sight over Butcher and then Butcher next to Temp V Butcher fits better. Maeve probably does skill stomp Butcher probably by the finale, like in comparison to his fight with Soldier Boy, but if we're taking Butcher at his absolute peak with Temp V, his feats on Homelander compared to Maeve's, it's a night and day comparison, low-key. Dull, I know you were getting into it. I don't know if you want to mainly speak on it.
I don't really see like how Maeve skill stomps Butcher at any given point. Even in the finale, when Butcher would have brain damage, which even if you don't think that's like a stat nerf for him, which like fair enough, it should at least affect his like endurance and his ability to take headshots. He's still fighting like Soldier Boy for a full minute, and when we cut back, we just see Butcher getting the better of Soldier Boy in terms of hand to hand. We know for a fact that Butcher has like other displays of being good at hand to hand, like against Translucent, or even against Homelander in the finale, where Homelander is like physically stronger than him, but Butcher is leveraging his skill and his physical strength to press Homelander in the fight. So I just don't see why Maeve would be so much more skilled that like she would just stomp him. And even if she was more skilled, he still wins that fight just on the basis of durability.
Do we think Nuclear Kimiko goes up at all?
It's weird. Either you think the show's inconsistent, or Nuclear Kimiko just has like really insane durability compared to
Nuclear
what she has.
Kimiko was still hurt by bullets.
Yeah,
And-
she's still not
and the
bulletproof.
finale.
I feel like it was just inconsistent.
Bro, yeah, like the show sucks. Like I don't know. Like yeah, that's weird then.
Yeah, because I know Alonk was saying she goes from getting cut in half to tanking it, which is good, but I don't know if I don't know if that. I don't know.
Because listen, by that law,
I mean, I think maybe that puts her above the Deep, or like Andre, but I don't know if she's like.
The problem is
I
that
don't know
like
if she-
Homelander in that specific scene, like Kimiko's one of the only people who can take away his powers. Homelander has every reason to want to kill her, but if she's getting damaged by bullets like previously, then like it's probably just an outlier. You have like 500 feats of her getting damaged by bullets and one good feat.
The characters in that scene are also just not fighting optimally either, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
like Kimiko's charging up her beam, and Homelander like stares at her for 5 seconds and is like, "Oh shit," and then lasers her instead of just
Yeah,
like
weird.
instant slicing her in half like he did in episode 1. Butcher is sitting on the floor while Homelander's up completely fine, and he's just yelling at Kimiko in front of Homelander. Is like, "Do it, blast the cunt!" And like, I don't know. Like, I'm just the characters aren't fighting, I guess, the way they otherwise would be. So I don't.
Yeah,
putting
and
so
I
much
don't know.
stock into
Okay,
whether or not-
if we put in stock that she got stronger, where would she be on the list? Because there's 2 Kimikos anyway, so might as well just.
I mean, like,
just rank it.
okay, so she has really. The problem is that she only really has really good durability. Her other physical stats would be the same. So I guess she would be above, like, maybe Storm. Like, she'd be in, like, maybe vaguely top tier soup or, like, bottom of top tier soup or, like, at the top of mid tier soup because she has really cracked durability. But, like, her other physical
Yeah,
stats.
I would say she could get the nuke off on maybe any of these guys. Maybe.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, she has a reliable win con. Yo.
Okay.
You're not forgiven.
Yeah.
not
Okay.
forgiven.
We'll. Yeah. Okay. So we'll say this is where Kimiko should be usually. If we're taking in the feats with Homelander, then I think her being here is fine. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's fine. Here, just give me a second. I'm answering a quick phone call. Just keep the chat posted for like 5 minutes. I'll be right back. And if you guys want me to move placements, I can do that too. Just give me a second.
Yeah, okay. The Deep got defeated by an octopus, bro, is not mid-tier. I mean, the octopus probably just, like, slid his tentacle up, you know where. Like, it's probably just, like,
I
attacking
mean,
his
that's
internal
exactly
And
what
organs.
happened.
also,
It's
like,
supposed to.
it's bigger
It's
than
supposed to
being
parallel
alive.
what he did a couple episodes ago to.
Wouldn't Starlight be above Victoria, or am I tweaking? It's weird, because they kind of play around with the idea that Starlight would be able to blind Victoria, but they also think that Starlight getting that close to Victoria before she dies is an uncertainty. So it's implied that Victoria could head pop Starlight before she could do that.
With her enhanced flight, that might be more possible now, but it's hard to say for certain. But I think saying Starlight's above is reasonable if you were to argue it like that.
Victoria is also just like incredibly durable, which helps her as well.
True.
Like the
Kind of a
boys, like they MM straight up says we might just have to consider the possibility that Newman is invulnerable.
Yeah. With all the boys and the full force of the CIA.
Yeah. It's like Newman's durability might even reach like that top tier soup. It's just that her other stats obviously wouldn't be like proportionate to that. Deep overpowered Starlight Season 1, he's top trust. I mean, we don't talk about that scene. Wait, the Deep is so low? It's not that he's low, it's just that, like, everyone above him is just, like...
not beating anyone above him.
Well, yeah, like, everyone above him has, like, either has comparable physical stats or has powers that would be able to, like, overcome his physical stats, or both. Like, that's pretty much it.
Like, who above him is he beating? He lost to Starlight twice.
He might beat Kimiko, I guess. Like, he could probably beat Kimiko. You should make a tier above Homelander.
Yeah, but we like...
He one-shot him. The supernatural crossover. You should make a tier above Homelander for Bad Breath guy since he one-shot in the fucking supernatural crossover.
Malchemical.
Malchemical, that's it.
Well, we'll get to him.
Oh, a donation. Henri from League of Legends versus Cell in the manga equal speed. I'm not sure Tyler knows about League of Legends. Neither do I, actually.
Well, ask him when he gets back, but that's definitely not my area of expertise.
Yeah. Do Starlight's normal punches do damage to the deeper Stormfront? They do.
It's true.
Or rather, I don't think Starlight ever explicitly punches Stormfront, but they should do damage since obviously Starlight scales to Kimiko, and Kimiko was drawing blood from Stormfront with her normal attacks.
No, Starlight does draw blood from Stormfront.
Oh, well there you go.
That girl Stormfront is a bum. A strong bum, but a bum nonetheless.
Kinda is bummy, a little bit.
I think when Ty gets back, I might have to hop off.
No.
This is running a little bit longer than I was anticipating. Let's look in the chat until then. Feline above Noir 2, she not bulletproof.
Alright, sorry about that.
Where do you put Feline again?
Ari from League of Legends versus Cell from the manga in equal speed. Let me go ahead and see that. Before I look that up, what do we think about this tier list so far?
I like it.
Someone left a chat, and I kind of agree. I think Feline should go below Noir 2 for sure. In fact, Noir 2...
Yeah, that's fine.
I would put Noir 2 above Dognot.
Because he's a member of the Seven, I guess?
That, and I just think his feats against Starlight are a little bit better.
Ari 2... Create the first star, creating a universe. I would probably say it's Cell, because this guy seems like he's baseline solar system, whereas Cell would be higher.
Queen Maeve with Atomic Samurai skill versus Homeland. I mean, like, if she has Atomic Samurai skill, she would just, like, durability negate him, to be honest. Because Atomic Samurai should be on par with skill as like Nichiren, and Nichiren's able to like cut through the what is it, the molecules of an apple, I think.
Yes.
I don't think Atomic Samurai can do that.
Sheen Line, Firecracker. Do we think Firecracker's above the Shapeshifter? Did Firecracker beat Kimiko? Or are they relative?
No, she did not.
No.
They were
lost.
Okay. Yeah, Zoe. What do we think about Zoe then? Do you think Zoe's? Do we think Zoe?
I think Zoe should be in this tier since like she's of a at least a comparable physical level to Kimiko, and like genuinely she would one shot everyone in that tier and the tier above if she ever like fights them in the right spot.
I'll say, didn't Shapeshifter shit on Kimiko? Am I misremembering?
Yeah, shapeshifter did shit. But so did Zoe did overwhelm Kimiko as well.
Firecracker a bomb a little bit. Not a little bit. A lot.
I don't know where Zoe goes here. What do we think, chat?
Probably top of that
Zoe
tier.
above Noir 2.
Loki, is this where 10 feet Huey would go?
Oh, because he pushed Homelander.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's also able to like
Above
genuinely hurt A-Train with his punches. Now A-Train doesn't have the best durability feats, but like, you know, he's able to take hits from Kimiko.
That is good for you. That is good for you.
Yeah, and with his teleportation, I don't think anyone in that tier would beat him, actually.
Thank you, Ari, for the donation.
He is definitively physically weaker than Kimiko.
Here,
Like
Huey?
he punches a weaker version of A-Train in the face, and he's just like, that hurt. And she broke his leg.
It's probably just at the bottom
Would
of this
OG
tier.
Noir, would OG Noir be the top of the tier he's in, as in being able to subdue Maeve? I'm not gonna lie, him being able to subdue Maeve just makes no sense with how strong Maeve is in Season 3. Like, it just makes 0 sense.
I just think it's
It was
off
off
guard.
screen. We don't know what
Yeah,
happened.
I think it's off guard.
Yeah,
like
but,
for
Maeve
all
should
we
be able
know,
to one-shot
because
block.
all we see is Noir like jumping her. For all we know, maybe like a top fought back and then Homelander helped. 'Cause
Dude,
Homelander was
he
right
could have
there.
had a freaking. He could have had one of those like anti-soup gas masks and shoved it on her face as soon as he grabbed her. He
What
could
do
have
you
had a
what do we think
taser.
about Lamplighter or Cindy or Gunpowder?
Lamplighter.
Cindy goes in the same tier as Starlight, probably. Starlight would beat her. Hard to like say how closely Cindy scales, but Cindy's at least considered like a threat to Starlight. So she's probably got to be somewhere in that tier. I would say above the Deep.
Who else?
Do you think she kills Andre?
Might be a better version of Andre, to be honest. It's hard to say. I would just say somewhere in that tier.
I would
is a
say
good
Noir
placement
probably
for
would
her.
just fuck up her hands or something.
Yeah, throw some knives at her.
Yeah, Cindy being
And
Cindy,
then
weird. Cindy does have
Lamplighter-
some stock. My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. What were we gonna say?
I was saying Cindy might have some stock at the end of Season 4 if you think Starlight running away from Cindy is indicative of how that fight would go, but that's also kind of big.
That's why I said like she should just be like a threat to Starlight, but it's hard to say she's definitively above, below, or whatever.
Yeah. Lamplighter,
Lamplighter should be above Firecracker. He's implied to be able to damage Kimiko, but wouldn't be able to actually take her out. On that note, Crimson Countess is probably around here.
Oh, yeah.
Kimiko and Frenchly were like deathly afraid of her attacks, so she would probably do more damage to Kimiko than Lamplighter could.
the problem for Crimson Countess is that her physicals are just ass. That's the only thing.
Yeah, but it's just the same. It's the same for Lamplighter. They held him at freaking gunpoint.
Yeah.
Do you think they beat the shapeshifter?
Termite.
No, I think the shapeshifter. Actually, the shapeshifter should go above Kimiko. Why do we have her below? Just realized.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
Termite was able to do some stuff to Kimiko.
This is true.
Actually knocked her out.
I think we have. Okay. I think we split this tier again. We have like the people that are like genuinely able to defeat Kimiko, and then we have like the threats to Kimiko, right? Like the vague threat. Yeah, I think this is good. I would leave Dognot. I think everyone in there is able to compete with or outright beat Kimiko, and then the people below are like, we're really getting into like the territory of these people have like one move or like one instance of being the slightest bit of threat, but otherwise they kind of suck.
Yeah.
I think Translucent should go here too.
True, yeah. Probably, no, definitely the bottom. But like, I mean, he's mad durable. He's very durable.
Yeah, where do we put Translucent?
I'd say bottom of F.
I put Huey at the top of this tier now, actually.
I would agree. I was gonna say because like no one in that tier is hitting him. He's at least within like the vague
Kimiko tier.
physical ballpark is like Kimiko and Starlight and things like that. Obviously not their equals, but within that realm. So like if he just keeps teleporting and like punching them, he'd
Where do we put
probably be
polarity?
Polarity.
Just right next to Andre.
Above Andre.
Although Huey's also weirdly durable for being able to take a punch from Soldier Boy. Obviously, I don't think Soldier Boy was going all out or anything, but he was relatively fine from that punch.
Termite. Where do you want to put Termite?
Termite's
In
low-key
this
just
tier as
above
well.
Kimiko. Low-key just above Kimiko. Kind of funny.
He's not above. He threw a Kimiko that didn't know he was. Yeah, she didn't even know he was there because he was tiny.
That's just standard equipment. That's just standard kit, bro.
Oh my god. I just put him in this tier.
Yeah. I think we're kind of reaching the end of people you can like definitively scale.
Gunpowder should go here too, actually.
Is Termite
Yeah,
at the
no,
top
we're
of here?
really
or where?
getting. I think above Firecracker is good.
Tempe Huey also helped hold down Homelander at Herogasm.
What about Shockwave?
Yeah, but he also had two of the strongest people ever.
Is it-
Shockwave.
He's faster than, or he's barely slower than.
I think Shockwave is just better than Marathon Man, but worse than A-Train. Like, that's it.
He should be mid-tier soup level. I just don't know where. Oh wait.
Probably
Like,
like
Okay, okay,
just better than Marathon Man, but worse than A-Train. That's how I view Shockwave.
maybe just here. Oh no, he shouldn't.
TNT, detonate.
The Shockwave here?
I put him higher in that tier. I don't know where though. It's weird. There's certain characters that like it feels like they belong in a certain tier, but it's hard to say exactly where in that tier.
I think Maeve should be over. Someone said I think Noir should be over Stormfront.
I used to argue that. I just don't think Stormfront. I just don't think. But I don't think Noir has a way to like.
It's just
stop
the season
himself
3
from
stuff. The season 3 stuff makes him look bad.
Yeah, well, it's also the fact that like Black Noir would just continuously get stunned by her lightning. You can't really do much. That's the problem.
Yeah. I would say they definitely shift the portrayal of strength with Noir between season 2 and 3, and definitely with Maeve as well.
She can also pull his weapons away with her lightning, like she does a couple times.
Shockwave, I'm gonna put him in the question mark tier.
Yeah, what about the hamster? Where are we scaling the hamster?
Oh brother.
The
That's a
beat
good
up
question.
hamster from season
Love
3.
sausage.
Oh my god.
I think we do like the super the peak human tier. Love sausage.
Like Butcher, MM.
Where do you think Mr. Marathon? No, Mr. Marathon's probably here too.
Yeah, I don't know.
The only people who
Kate
beat on
can't
Noir
be
was
scale.
Soldier Boy,
Blue
Flamingo,
Hawk is
and-
weird. Blue Hawk you can't really scale.
Yeah.
He would be superhuman.
Vaguely, yeah.
Nubia would
Blue
be
Hawk,
weird.
yeah,
Okay,
put him
weirdly
in
enough,
superhuman.
Nubia would be strong.
What about Huey's dad?
Supersonic in 7 entry.
And probably. No.
Yeah, Blue Hawk goes peak human. Just like paralyzed against a man. The Splinter.
I'll probably just say
also probably
superhuman / peak human.
yeah. Ezekiel would go here.
Doesn't he
Does
lose the
Shockwave
butcher?
and Marathon get the season 5 episode 1 scaling for A-Train if you buy that speed level? Definitely not. A-Train got a new heart. Like A-Train just kind of. I think A-Train just reached a new plateau in season 5.
Where's love
frankly
sausage?
speaking.
Doesn't
he
MM
has
MM beats love sausage, right?
Yes.
Ezekiel
Also,
Butcher.
season 5 A Train is slower than Prime A Train.
Is he?
Is he?
Yeah, Homelander at least implies as much. He in
Homelander says
the
he killed
Reddit in the Reddit Ask Me Anything,
God.
Homelander is asked who would win in a race, you or A Train. Says in his prime probably A Train, but now I could catch him.
Like, what's his basis for A-Train speed?
Probably.
Dude, he's known him his entire
probably the
tenure on
compound.
No, I mean,
seven.
like, current A-Train. Like, what is he?
He watched a video on YouTube by Professor Fiction styling the verse.
Oh, you're right. No, what I mean is, like, how fast does Homelander think A-Train was when you last saw him? It's just weird.
I mean, he knows he has his heart back, considering he's like he's okay with him being on the 7, I guess. Like, he's capable again. He has his super speed.
Okay, so I'm thinking, where does Ezekiel go? I think he got his ass beat by Butcher, right?
Ezekiel
No,
just
he beat
physically
up Butcher.
overpowered Butcher. Physically overpowered Butcher with his, like, stretchy tentacle arm.
Yeah.
However, he got his arm destroyed after Butcher, like, froze it and then smashed it, so his durability probably ain't even, like, all that.
That's kind of Durineg, but yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess he doesn't really have durability feats regardless. Blind Spot would also be in that, like, human tier, probably.
I would say
Alright,
MM
chat.
gets overwhelmed by Splinter, but Butcher would probably beat him because of his weapon, because he did that in the original anyway.
Chat, it is time for Professor Fiction to make his exit. Is there any, like, other really pressing character that, like...
Do you look at what I see on the look at the list? What do you think?
Let me take a quick look at the list again.
Yeah.
Maverick would go there. Gunpowder should also go in the 7 entry tier. I think there's a couple people there he would take out.
Who do you think? Contras? Crimson Counters? Huey?
No, because it's weird. This is a lot of, like, matchup merchants. Put him above She-Line. Put Translucent a little higher. I think Translucent would, like,
I don't think
beat
he
Lamplighter. He just
Oh, okay.
put him above. Yeah, he'd tank the fire, and that I think Lamplighter's just a normal guy outside of fire.
Is he just here? His durability.
I think Huey would BFR him.
Okay.
I think the rest of this, like, checks out. Like, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah,
I
pretty
don't
much.
really disagree with anything on here.
I'm trying to see. Like, is there anything specific for the Superhuman 2? Do you think this checks out?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
I guess like you could add Blind Spot. That's the only other character, like only other like
Yeah, I would
major
add Blind
character.
Spot.
No, he's a question.
Oh,
mark.
dude.
Blind Spot.
I'm watching the YouTube stream. My bad. There's a slight delay. My bad. But yeah, this looks fine for the most part.
The soup chickens.
I mean, they're bulletproof. I guess they're more durable than Kimiko.
Who isn't, bro? Honestly, I think. Okay, weirdly enough, I think we're good. Honestly, most of these characters are just kind of like you can't really scale them, and the rest of them are just like regular
Yeah.
humans.
We're getting to the point where we're just adding every single vaguely superhuman character in the show at this point.
Okay, I do have to skedaddle.
No worries, bro.
Alright. See you, bro.
I's gonna do his intro, but thank y'all everybody for tuning in, and have a good one. Subscribe to me.
Subscribe to
Bye,
Professor
bro.
Fiction. Subscribe to Professor Fiction.
Subscribe to Professor Fiction.
Ashley Technic, Rockard, Kate.
Also, wait, why would Black Noir be holding back against Homelander in the comics in their fight? His entire life goal is to murder Homelander. The reason he went off the deep end and framed Homelander was because he wasn't allowed to do it. I don't see why he wouldn't try and, like, murder Homelander as quickly as possible. How is Butcher Homelander level since he did no damage in the finale until Homelander lost his powers? Well, he fought Homelander competently. He was able to physically press Homelander not only with his own physicals but his tentacles. He was able to affect Homelander with his strikes. He took dozens of hits from Homelander and like numerous laser blasts from Homelander. and was also relatively undamaged from it. He's not exactly Homelander level, obviously, but he's like in the same tier as Soldier Boy and Bombsight is the point, who are like also like they're almost Homelander level. That's the point. They're almost Homelander level.
The TNT twins, what do they do again?
Nothing. They have no face.
Okay.
Also, in the comic, you know, Homelander, even though Black Noir is like obviously blatantly stronger than Homelander, Homelander still fucking hurts him, right? Like, he still like damages him quite a lot before he, obviously off panel before he eventually dies.
Yeah.
So there's no reason why Black Noir should be holding back against him.
Like, Black Noir is stronger than Homelander, but it's not to like a significant degree.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of the point. They made Black Noir strong, just strong enough so that he could kill Homelander, but still not strong enough that he would get out of that fight uninjured. So they could probably just clean up more easily after they're done killing each other.
Yeah, what do we think, chat?
I think this is the objectively correct boys tier list.
I think we're cooking. All right, let's see what what people are saying. I wanna, if anyone wants to send any donations or questions to us, or if you guys want to argue right now about the tier list, let's start talking about it. I think this is good though right now.
I guess we could just start going down every single tier, like repeating the tiers and asking the chat like if they would make any changes within the tiers themselves. But that's all I can think of really.
Yeah, let's.
Besides the top one, I don't think anyone's gonna disagree that Homelander's number one.
Here, let me invite, bro, Godspeed, because Godspeed's sick right now. He literally seems like, I see you streaming, and he sent a fucking Itachi coughing blood gif.
What's up, Godspeed?
Yo.
Yo. Chat, Godspeed has arrived!
Do I sound sick?
Yeah,
Sound bad?
Ah.
It's okay, you're not, it doesn't sound that bad. Are you okay though? How are you feeling?
Yeah, it's better. It's mostly
By the way,
fun.
can I post the tier list in Pro server, Ty? You
Yeah,
like care?
yeah.
Sick.
So it's just the boy scaling?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We pretty much, both Homelanders are below nukes. Okay. It's not really
I'm sure.
about the tier list. Let me zoom in a little bit for y'all.
Yeah, well.
Sub Homelander tier,
fucks people, man.
sub Homelander level. Soldier Boy is like the strongest character that isn't Homelander in the verse. Bombsight, you know what I mean? Like, Soldier Boy hurts his hands while fighting him and is able to contend with Soldier Boy. Rival for him for years. Compound V Butcher could potentially get the win on Bombsight depending on his performance. How you think of the performance he did against V1 Homelander and how strong his tentacles are compared to his physicals. I think he could catch the W, but I think Bombsight going into it should be going in with an advantage stat-wise. But, you know, Butcher could get the W. However, Compound Butcher is definitely above Temp V Butcher, who at his peak has better scaling to Homelander than Queen Maeve.
Yeah, pretty much. Wait, hold on. Ryan made Homelander bleed while Butcher hit Homelander multiple times with no damage. To be fair, Ryan like smacked Homelander in the nose when Homelander wasn't really expecting it and was barely like not even fighting back against Ryan. It's kind of like if like you're like play wrestling with your kid and your kid accidentally kicks you in the face like harder than you were expecting, right?
Yeah, and then you destroy him at full power, right?
Fucking yeah, like beat his ass.
Oh.
Oh, relax.
Realistically, Stormfront's abilities are doing in Vicor. Vicor has no long range. I think Vicor just eats.
If Vicor ever hits Stormfront a single time, she dies. Like,
I also think the thing is with like Kimiko gets blasted by Stormfront's lightning point blank range or whatever, is getting overwhelmed, but can still draw blood from her, is able to get the jump on her. Sam literally like no sells her attacks, and then Vicor fucks up Sam. Like there's.
Vicor can also throw his hammer at Stormfront.
Yeah.
Is
Barely
the
any
comic
long
scaling
range.
any,
Huh?
are the comic scaling any different?
Well, it's just worse than the shows.
Oh,
I haven't read the comics, so I can't.
In the finale when Butcher goes to the White House with the Compound V in his system, he tries fighting Homelander, and Homelander's just laughing the whole time as he's trying to whack him. He doesn't scale to Homelander.
oh. What about Noir? Right? Isn't there a twist with him in the comics?
It's not in the show. Well, Noir in the show is a whole different character, and he's a whole lot weaker too.
Tragic.
Barely any long range.
Comic
just
Homelander
don't
as a kid
count.
is below nuke level, so end of series Homelander should be stronger. Homelander in the show has the statements realistically. Wait, no, yeah, I already answered that. Ryan, yeah, Ryan didn't like. Ryan made a Homelander bleed that wasn't trying to fight him at all. Literally, he was trying to give him a hug. Like, Translucent Sun should be next to him since they have the same powers. Well, he doesn't have his diamond skin. Pretty sure. Does he have his diamond skin? Does Maverick have his diamond skin?
Where would y'all put full power Starlight? I mean, where she is on the list.
I don't think we get any more context on Maverick. I guess you could say if the invisibility, like, he inherited it, then it would be the same. So he should have the diamond skin. But...
Bro, these dogs will not shut up. Amp Starlight. I mean, she's just here, bro.
You could argue Ryan because he killed Stormfront, which should scale him above
Maybe
Soldier Boy.
you can argue base Starlight is lower, and then this is her with her light powers. I like that. I think I like that.
Bully Butcher never hits Homelander. Oh, never mind.
Well, what do we? Wait, hold on.
because
Are we smelling what I'm farting right now?
What's going on?
Starlight physically without her light powers below deep, but with her light powers, she's here.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Does she go high diff with the shape? Oh no, she beats the shapeshifter when she's like fucking like tortured or whatever.
Yeah, she's like massively injured.
Yeah. No, Billy Butcher never hits Homelander there. There are no motion left to show him swinging. He pulls back and gets interrupted. He does punch Homelander in the face though. The deep over Starlight, he was beating her most of their final fight. Yep, that's why physically he's above her.
By the way, like, Adult Ryan is probably stronger. Actually, Adult Ryan is probably just top of the verse, but like Ryan as he is in the show is not like touching Soldier Boy.
Adult Ryan, meanwhile, he has no powers. Or...
You know what I mean?
Potential man Ryan, basically.
Okay.
Okay, Jesus Christ, they are barking so loud. I'm sorry, chat.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I can hear it. No.
Yeah, dude. Deep over Starlight. No, Billy Butcher never hits Homelander. Bro, oh my God!
Oh my God.
Yeah, if anyone has any questions, bro, or any versus battles they want us to answer, bro, send them our way. Send them our way. Andre be having seizures with his powers, unfortunately.
They were even for most of the fight, and then Starlight sent him flying with a blast. I mean, yeah, that's why Starlight would be above with her powers.
They were even for most of the fight, and Starlight sent him flying with that blast. Yeah, I think what was it? Glow was saying we were talking about it when the finale first came out. When Starlight does that tackle move on the deep and like tackles him near the beach, he just like takes no damage.
Hold on, Adult Ryan could be above Stormfront, probably below Soldier Boy, but close since they both made Homelander bleed. Dude, Ryan in season 5 would rip Stormfront in half. You don't even need Adult Ryan.
I'm gonna say Stormfront might be a fraud. I sent the clip in the group chat when Kimiko's.
She's drawing blood. Yeah, no, she.
Physically.
Listen,
Yeah,
because I was kind of, because I remember I was talking about it with Dole and Shattered originally when Prof was making like his list or whatever. And I was saying, like, well, I think Stormfront physically should be above A-Train. But now that I'm really thinking about it, like, A-Train physically is not that far off from Stormfront, and he gets way faster.
Mm-hmm. Dude, like Crotch Spawn crying his eyes out like Ryan, like 6-year-old Ryan turned like Stormfront into like she made Stormfront look like Anakin in Revenge of the Sith.
I'm gonna say it's funny that Homelander can't do that to anybody, but Ryan can.
Ryan
Pretty
over
sure
Storm
Homelander
mid. Listen, I had Noir over
Really?
Stormfront at a point.
Listen, Noir should be higher. I don't know.
I think Noir
No,
could.
like-
Listen, my problem is that I think Starlight with her amps, right, especially now, I don't think Noir can beat her now.
I don't like.
And I think what Prof was saying with the Kimiko thing is definitely I kind of like that more. Like Noir can 1v1 these two, but he doesn't absolutely outright stomp them, whereas Stormfront in a 2-on-1 overwhelms them.
My thing is though that when you compare how they do individually with Stormfront versus how they do with Noir, they do better versus Stormfront, even when they're just 1v1ing her.
Yeah, but
Noir-
I mean, it is the fact that Stormfront is just getting jumped, so it's like, you know what I mean? Her performance-
Yeah, but like, because the Kimiko shit, because I also say Kimiko definitely had a lot more hype in season 1 that I don't know why they decided to fucking dumpster her.
Yeah.
But she like tags Noir once, but then he pretty easily just nullifies her, right?
Yeah.
Cause he also he actually snaps her neck and she gets knocked out for like several minutes. And
Here's the thing with my bad.
No,
no,
you're
no,
good.
Here's the thing with people saying that like Stormfront should go like lower or like Black Noir should go above her and Black Noir should go higher. I think no matter what, like you just have to move Stormfront lower if you want to put Black Noir above her, because Black Noir explicitly doesn't really stand a chance against the people who scaled to Sam. Like he just doesn't. Like Stormfront has like an avenue of argument to get into that tier. Black Noir doesn't. That's the difference.
Why would you say that?
Because Sam like horrendously mogs on Kimiko.
I
who, like,
understand,
skin-
but I feel like when I look at the Starlight scene physically and the Sam Kimiko scene, I don't know if it's all that different. And I'd say Noir is definitely a way better fighter than Sam.
Yeah,
I think he's the only person who
Noir
could
just
actually
can't-
be like a master martial artist.
It'd just be like punching a steel wall though. Like Noir can't damage him.
Maybe, but do you not think his knife should be able to stab through Sam?
Not provably.
No, I don't think so. I don't think they would.
And,
Because
like,
the thing is,
even
I know
Brandon
you haven't
Wood-
seen Gen V, but Sam, like, he is
No,
kind
I
of
watched
like,
season 1.
Oh, okay,
I
okay, yeah.
didn't watch season 2.
no, yeah, Sam is kind of portrayed to be
Sam
like a.
and Golden Boy obviously
physical-
do have like we think they think Golden Boy's as strong as Homelander on his level, and Sam is way stronger than that. But yeah, he's a bit.
Do you think Bombsay and Soldier Boy could take on V1 Homelander? I think they could fight Homelander, but they would probably lose.
Honestly, I don't think it's crazy to say they could beat him.
I think
mean,
if they
I think
restrain him,
Soldier
and
Boy-
Soldier Boy does the V1 or does the nuclear
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, I think it's kind of similar to like Soldier Boy and Butcher versus Homelander in season 3, right? Like Homelander's stronger than him, but they're strong enough that they pose a significant threat to him.
Oh, thank you, normal guy, for the $5 dono. Where is
Yeah.
Clara? That's what she would have wanted.
What about a hypothetical V1 Ryan versus Homelander before V1? Like if season 5 Ryan got V1, I don't think it would make a difference.
I mean, yeah, I think Homelander still wins. Bomb site over Tentacle Butcher. I mean, yeah, I mean he's above him on the list.
Yeah.
I disagree, but it's not ridiculous to
I
say.
don't know why
no,
you keep
that's-
saying because he said that multiple times. We already.
I think they're interchangeable. I think it's fine to say.
What's the argument that
1v2.
V1 amps anything but Homelander's mental nerves? Well, I mean, like, the fact that immediately after taking V1, Homelander performs his best feat in the series by, like, a wide margin. I think that's... Also, the fact that V1 is stated to be 10 times as potent as normal Compound V, and are, like, taking Compound V, we know from A-Train, just amp soups, even if it, like, has a downside later on. But, like, and based on everything we know, especially with V1, Homelander should logically just be like a shit ton stronger than he was before, like theoretically after taking V1.
All the boys versus Homelander. The entire
shot-
verse of the boys,
Listen.
they beat the shit out of
Listen.
Homelander.
Butcher, Soldier Boy, and 3-1 definitely beat his ass. I mean, they were. About
Yeah, like like if you take any 3 characters in sub Homelander tier and put them up against Homelander, they win. Like
I
doesn't matter.
was thinking about doing. I am gonna still do the Homelander versus the 7 thing, but I think as well I'll do like add in the boys or maybe like make a separate video with the boys, like have like Kimiko, Butcher, like Temp V Huey, Starlight, and like
Yeah.
see how
Honestly,
they would
the
fare.
peak 7, like if you take peak Maeve into the 7, I could see them beating him.
I could see it, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Soups taking and V in general get the short time power
Soldier
boost.
Boy
Yeah,
technically,
so, like,
Soldier Boy technically is a part of the 7. So if it's like Soldier Boy, Maeve,
shit.
Soldier Boy, Maeve, and fucking Noir, A Train, Stormfront,
Oh, yeah,
Father.
I think
I'm gonna say I feel
think-
like A-Train and Soldier Boy together could probably beat Homelander.
I think Homelander wasn't using 100% of his powers because of fear and his mental struggle. Well, to be fair, there is no Homelander that exists that doesn't have mental struggles. To be entirely fair.
Yeah, he's kind of always tweaking.
Yeah, especially like post season 3, like and onwards, like.
So wait, Ty, you wanted to do Homelander versus the variations of the 7, or just like the best version of them, like all the best members?
I'm gonna do like a prime version of the 7 without Homelander. He's gonna like he's gonna do what Omni-Man did to the Guardians, and he's gonna try and fucking assassinate them.
In that case, the best
A-Train's gonna push away the deep.
The best possible comp for the 7 would be like Soldier Boy, Maeve, Black Noir, A-Train.
Soldier Boy would just replace Homelander, basically.
I'm gonna say if you
Yeah.
put Soldier Boy in the video, I honestly don't even think it's close. Like if he's part of the
No, it's
team,
not.
yeah.
I think like Soldier Boy versus Homelander is like a 51-49 type fight, I think.
Give A-Train a Homelander cutting knife, and he low-key mid. Give him a uranium fucking uranium fucking brass knuckles.
Literally. We'll give him that like adamantium blade that Deadpool has.
Yeah,
in, like,
yeah.
Deadpool.
I think a variation without Soldier Boy is more interesting. Like Maeve, A-Train, Noir, Deep. I guess like you can add Stormfront or Starlight.
Yeah. I think that would be interesting because I don't think Maeve as is as big of an advantage as Soldier Boy would be, you know.
Yeah, definitely not. He could cause worldwide destruction, but he was nerfed badly. Yeah, that's why it kind of affects the scaling of the tier list.
Yeah.
Like, that's why there's 2 versions of Kimiko. This one is like if you think the one with the Soldier Boy powers did get stronger and like is able to take lasers from Homelander or whatnot. Oh, wait, give me a second.
It's depressing. What does Firecracker even do? Kripke claimed that Maeve could potentially take Homelander one-on-one in season 3 before V1 was given to Homelander. Yeah, but like we have no idea what Maeve's odds would actually be, and he only says like maybe could have beaten Homelander. So it's nothing like, what's the word? It's nothing that wouldn't. Yeah, concrete. It's also nothing that wouldn't apply to like characters like Temp Butcher or like Virus Butcher or Bombset or obviously Soldier Boy, since they just have better feats than Maeve. Dude, it is so hot over here. I hate it. I hate this heat wave. I'm dying.
Where would comic
Taking on
Homelander
the
scale?
It's really hot over here too, yeah.
Oh, I hate summer.
It's hot as hell for everybody.
As a kid, I was conditioned to like summer too.
Bro, I was muted. I was saying it was hot as hell for everybody.
Yeah, bro. I need like a devious thunderstorm to come in like right now.
Where
Start
could
raining and
comic
raining.
Homelander scale? He's like small building.
Wait, really? That's
He's like, yeah, he's like
depressing.
maybe building city block. He's like he caps at, he's like sub nuke level.
Why were people comparing this guy to Injustice Superman?
Sam is closer to Maeve than Homelander and Golden Boy is. Homelander and Golden Boy is 100% above Ryan, but below. No, Ryan would annihilate Golden Boy. Ryan annihilates everyone in top tier soup. doing as well
Golden
as
Boy,
he did against
Golden Boy is literally the epitome of like what hype moments in aura get you in scaling.
Yeah, Sam is supposed to. It's funny. There's literally like a statement for one of the Gen V episodes like that said like if Sam is even like even close to as strong as Maeve is, then like they're in deep shit. Can we all say season 1 Homelander is the best Homelander? True.
It's not ridiculous.
I could see season 1 Homelander being country level. You got that aura.
He moves differently. He moves like he's country level.
Like his suit is better, his hairstyle's better.
Is there
His
any like
demeanor is
specific
better.
placements we think are bad? I need to whip you.
Not really. I think we do just genuinely like agree on like 99% shit, and the things we like, the few things we disagree on, are we just agree that like it's like debatable or like it's interchangeable or it could go either way.
Yeah, you
Listen.
didn't rank Butcher's dog, so.
True.
Bomb site
You
top
had
one,
a-
bro.
You know it was like an ad for his movie where we see Prime rock hard and he looks like the Thing, like he's in shape and shit. We should have that version, you know.
Him being as durable as Homelander. Hold on.
Listen, they can not get through his fucking.
The immovable object.
I mean, if
Bro,
you
I
wanted to
forgot.
give,
I
like,
forgot
well,
who said it. There, someone was like, "Should Rockhard be in this tier?" Bro.
I mean,
I mean,
yeah. I guess,
ironically, if he can move, I don't know who's damaging him except like the Soldier Boy level guys.
if you take like Butcher's statement to be like literal, then he would just be in like the almost Homelander here, I guess. Like if you wanted to give him that stock,
Yeah.
like unironically.
Comic Homelander versus the show Deep. Comic Homelander probably is still stronger and faster.
So does the Deep just get like any amp from, the sea at all? Or is he just kind of a bum?
Does he get an amp from the sea?
Yeah, because like,
Did you watch? Did you watch the finale?
Okay, I mean like before that, man. Like,
No,
has it ever like helped him? Like
No.
ever?
no.
It's only that like if the fish are chill with him, they will help him. Which I mean, those fish seem to be cracked, right? But...
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That one Kraken freaking killed him, bro. Like, it might put him up the tier list.
Dude, this
I mean,
Elliot,
if they fought him in the water and he had all those at his side, it would be tough for him to beat him, I think.
this Elliot guy is like adamant on gunpowder being above firecrackers. We've been talking about it for like the past 5 minutes. I mean, I respect it. Like,
Move
Man.
gunpowder up by one.
You gotta get your agenda.
Why should I
It
move
cannot be
gunpowder
that.
up
It
by one?
cannot
Tell
be
me.
that deep.
Give me,
It
send me
there's
two,
no
send me
shot.
$2 and I'll move them up.
Listen, there's no shot someone is such a big fan of gunpowder that they want him higher, right?
why didn't the deep one tap the fishes? Is he stupid? Because he's weaker than them. The harsh reality.
He was afraid of them.
Literally.
Starlight is ass.
Starlight was ass when we're down.
Bro.
What? How was Starlight ass? Feels weird to have O-Father so high considering his end.
Yeah, but he does have like the one fight he does participate in. It is pretty good.
Listen, he was just channeling his inner black boy.
What mouth?
Chase Black Bull.
Season 5 power scaling and fights are weak and doesn't make sense. Hey man, I agree with you. You're not in the minority here. I just returned. Is MM still over Homelander? No. Yeah, I think, bro, this list is cooking. I think this is up.
Ty, did you add a powerless Homelander?
No. It's probably above Sister Sage.
Oh, okay.
Actually, put
I
Black
def-
Noir 2 because I'll say if Kimiko and those guys are not fully bulletproof and he has like a whole minigun, he might be like just too durable for those other people.
The thing is, Zoe might just like fucking obliterate him.
Maybe. I mean, he can fly as well. Just like the.
Yeah.
And I guess he has the OG Noir's knives as well, which should cut up those tiers. Like.
Probably like right next to Nikki, since he's weaker than original Noir, and Noir takes damage from Nikki.
I just returned. Is MM still over Homelander? Yo, who's that Captain Marvel Slayer you just posted in the group chat, Godspeed?
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Bro, they actually wasted this guy,
do
bro.
not,
He
bro.
didn't do
Carol,
anything.
come on, bro. Why are we slandering Carol, bro? Zoe Newman one-shot Vicor, right? But it was kind of a circumstantial. Why is Noir 2 so low? He's ass.
Because he has no feet. He has no good feats. Also, he's fucking narcoleptic. Although that was maybe retcon. No, that was definitely retcon.
It was. They never mentioned it again.
He got over it. He got over his narcolepsy, I guess.
Listen, we chatted narcolepsy. Actually, is inconsistent. You know.
Season 5 kind of makes sense to me, at least. A stronger Butcher than Tempe and Ryan, who has the potential to one-shotting a V1 super is capable of holding Homelander down, makes sense. I mean, it does. In like a vacuum, it does. Yeah, that makes sense. I think it would have been a lot more justifiable if... Wait, hold on. Why didn't Butcher use his tentacles to restrain Homelander during that scene? Like,
I wonder the same thing. I mentioned that in my video show.
Yeah, that probably would have made sense.
I mean, like, I guess
Homelander kept cutting them off. I wonder if there's like a limit to them.
Well, yeah, but like it would have been. I mean, like it would have been like his tentacles plus. Oh, you mean like Homelander cut off too many so you couldn't use them anymore?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah. Noir
it still
2
probably would have been a better like scapegoat, considering they kind of tried this already.
More importantly, why didn't Homelander laser Kimiko when she was charging up the beam? His eyes were free. Like.
He just tried running away instead.
Many good examples, many good questions. None will be answered.
Season 5 is a fucking mess.
I'm still wondering why Starlight tried to fight the Deep on the beach.
Yeah, like who knows?
He was trying to give him a way out. You know, she didn't know he was about to get ripped apart.
Ryan is a tier too low. Well, no, he gets beat up pretty badly by everyone above him. Everyone above him has the same physicals as he does, except they have better skill or just have better abilities.
Fake Noir's best feat is breaking a desk. He sucks. Don't diss Noir, bro.
If Ryan knew how to fight, would he be higher? Probably. Although probably still not in that a tier above, since like his physicals still aren't quite on par with the people above.
Yeah.
The only again, like the only character you could argue he's maybe physically stronger than is Maeve, but like they have similar feats, and Maeve is just like 10 times the skill. Homelander did laser Kimiko, but the power of friendship saved the day. True.
Yeah, but that shit.
Yeah, you couldn't see it, but A-Train just like moved out of the way. Like
He's dead.
He's fast up.
He's
You couldn't
dead.
see it.
He's literally dead. At
Yeah,
that
from
point.
the grave, bro. That's why you
Alright,
couldn't see his ghost.
He's so
Force
fast.
Ghost. Force Ghost.
Yeah, he was like, "You strike me down, Homelander, and I'll only become more powerful."
Oh, bro.
It's fucked up. If A-Train was there, he'd just be moving like Red Rush, like moving like Butcher and Ryan and Kimiko out of the way of Homelander.
Would have actually made more
I'd be
sense.
goated. I'd be goated actually.
Yeah, that's not ridiculous. Disney Plus ending. Oh my god. Where is Mindstorm? I put him in the question mark tier because he doesn't have any feats.
I mean, his mind power is like
His mind powers
struggle to
are
work on.
His mind powers are crazy, but
Is Mindstorm the guy from the Payback?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. So I don't know how accurate they are, but the cartoon flashbacks from Noir, Noir and Mind Guy, whatever, they do make Soldier Boy bleed and knock one of his teeth out, but I don't know how accurate that is.
It's weird. I think the broader events that happen in the flashback are accurate, like Black Noir's brain getting destroyed and him getting burned, obviously. But it also seems to be like a bit of like exaggeration, since like obviously Noir isn't all there mentally. Although I don't really have an issue with Mindstorm having like low-key crack dates.
Were him in the thing, was it him and Noir like what were restraining him?
Yeah. So they get overpowered pretty quick, but so Noir knocks one of Soldier Boy's teeth out, and him and the Mind Guy both make Soldier Boy bleed in the mouth.
Yeah, and then like all of Payback just like dogpile Soldier Boy and start beating him.
Yeah.
When are you doing the Ninjago video? Good question.
Man, I'm looking
Yeah,
at the
Ty,
I'm
good
looking at the
question.
clip. I'm looking at the Mindstorm clip right now.
Mindstorm handled Soldier Boy's
There might be something, you know.
Mindstorm handled Soldier Boy's bloodlusted attacks in present day. I think handled is a bit too generous for what Soldier Boy
I
did.
did die, you know.
He did die.
But I guess, I mean, who survives that, I guess, is the question. Probably not a lot of people. But...
Hypothetical season 5 Ryan, who knows boxing, Carvaga, and martial arts and could control his pain tolerance like a monk versus Homelander before V1. Shit, Ryan might win that. If you give him like 50 different things that he didn't have before. Yeah,
Oh yeah, okay. So Soldier Boy was getting jumped, so I don't know if it's like a good speed for you.
yeah, they were dogpiling him.
Hypothetical season 5, bro. Prime Crimson count is higher, probably, but we don't really see your prime. Like if it's like all of Payback, like if it's like I would rank like I guess the team as a whole, all Payback, but they would be like.
I'll say though that like obviously his head is getting split. That is kind of a crazy like survive endurance feat for Noir.
It is, yeah. Like not only did he get his head like split open, he also got like
if
melted off.
Kimiko is drawing blood from Stormfront, Noir is fucking killing Stormfront there. Like he's dead, bro. Soldier Boy.
I mean, like if Noir got close enough and just like outright fucking like stabbed like Stormfront, I think he would kill her. Yeah. I don't think Crimson Countess gets feats in the cartoon. All she does is sneak up behind Soldier Boy after like Mindstorm is messing with his brain.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And,
I'm going to go God bless and see ya. Thank you, man. See you, bro.
so yeah.
Prime Crimson count is higher off for cartoon feeds. Yeah, no, her feeds aren't that much better. Okay, so someone was saying, when am I doing a Ninjago video? Listen, man. I'm still watching Dragons Rising right now. I'm enjoying it. I'll probably scale the main series. But everyone's talking about Dragons Rising Season 4, so I feel like I gotta...
Scale the movie. Green.
No.
Stormfront claims she can tank Homelander's lasers. Maybe Ryan just has stronger lasers. Well, obviously Homelander is suppressed in that scene. He doesn't want to kill his girlfriend.
Stormfront claims she can tank Homelander's lasers. Yeah, but she really can't.
Also, she doesn't say that. She just said she's not fragile.
Do y'all think Butcher should have kept the laser vision to better mirror Homelander? Yeah.
I agree, yeah. I think Tempe Butcher having the same powers as Homelander is really fitting thematically.
Yeah, I do like the Parasite stuff, but I do kind of like... I think I do prefer Tempe more.
He could have just had both.
Oh, yeah.
He could have. I think at that point he would just be stronger than Soldier Boy pretty definitively. Like lasers
Yeah,
plus like
lasers,
his Tempe physicals plus his tentacles. Like. Also, I love how his lasers are orange. I love how that looks.
Yeah, it's a nice contrast. Hypothetical... Nah. Alright, guys. I think we're good on the tier list. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep this up. I'm gonna probably stay live for like a good like 20-ish minutes depending on how we're doing. You know what I mean? If we're getting some questions rolling in. If anyone wants to send any donos, then, you know, be sure to send them your way. And if there's any...
I'll probably head out.
What'd you say?
My bad. I'll probably head out soon because I need to go eat something.
Yeah,
In a
you're
bit.
good, bro. Yeah, if there's any more contentions, guys, let us know right now. How should Homelander's laser seen across the globe be taken? What?
What's it
I
called
think you're talking
again?
about the country calc one, right?
Yeah.
Oh well, it's like
Basically,
small countries.
just like how you use it.
So Tyler, do you think Homelander's V1 scaling still applies in the final fight, or does it go down the toilet? Oh man.
It does go down in the toilet. But
Yeah.
I think you can. There's parts of it where you could definitely find it applicable.
Alright, I'm gonna head out now. Good talking with y'all. Good tier list. Had a good
Yeah,
time.
doll, I'll catch you, bro.
Alright, see you guys.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. It was low-key random to me, and in the finale, it showed multiple times how much of an advantage laser vision is in fights. Yeah, but it was also kind of weird that it also did absolutely nothing. Zoe Newman is cracked off of Gen V. Yeah, I agree. She can definitely be higher. How strong is Homelander as per promotional material, like Homelander from his poster in space? That stuff comes out to around like country level for Homelander.
I mean, scorched earth, right? You know?
Yeah. But poster scaling is pretty crazy. I think that's pretty funny.
Unironically, his best stock other than a DC crossover.
Yeah. Well, hey, that crossover is good stocks for Homelander. Say what you will.
Yeah, well, Comics is better, so.
Oh, brother. No, Superman's stronger than the Flash.
Yeah, well, he isn't faster.
Yeah, he is. When Supes use Compound V, it's a temporary amp in Season 1. Is V1 different besides immortality? V1 should just be, like, logically it should just be an amp. It should just be a physical amp. It's not a
Some guy in the chat said scorched room. Oh my god.
Yeah, bro, the finale, everyone just clowning on the finale.
The thing is, they treat it like this big thing, and realistically it should amp him, but then they can all just fight him anyway. Do you like the speed calc he gets? Where he sends the guy to space?
Yeah.
Okay, so you use that one, but not the continental thing? It's country, sorry.
Wait, I'm so sorry. My mic cut out. What'd you say?
No, you're good. I was just asking if you use the, like, sending the one guy to space calc instead of the, because I know people don't like using the country calc.
It's weird, just because, like, you can't really, like, there's no way to quantify it because you don't actually see the time frame or, like, him actually doing it. Oh, wait, are you talking about the laser into space? Or are you talking about him sending the guy into space?
I'm saying the one where he throws the guy in, like...
Yeah, no, you can't. It's hard to really quantify it, if I'm being honest.
Because I know some people are saying that's, like...
Allfather is not above Stormfront. Think of the... Listen. Stormfront gets fucking put on her ass in instances by Kimiko and Starlight. Starlight, a stronger version of her, right, gets fucking her ass beat by Allfather. Godolkin and Marie easily in sub-Homelander tier. I don't think they beat anyone in that tier.
Oh, someone asked your opinion on Dragon's Rising, by the way.
I'm on season 1 so far. It's not terrible. At what point you're at right now? I'm on part 1 of season 1. So I saw the stuff with the Imperium stuff. Or the first part of it. And Zane came back and whatnot. Queen Maeve placement is valid as fuck. That's the GOAT right there. Yup.
Maeve was putting in pain.
Yeah, people like...
Pretty sure in the comics she just gets one shot.
You know, people like Glow have Noir above her, but you know.
Shit, no. Speaking fact only.
A-Train is a speed merchant. He never really do anything crazy. I mean, that's why he's not any higher.
Yeah, but like, the only big thing I remember him doing, like, physically, was like when he dragged that one guy into the freaking dirt.
Yeah.
that is kind of like an insane hack to be able to do to people.
Do we think A-Train does beat Stormfront?
100%, yeah.
Okay.
Like, she's not durable enough to justify the speed gap.
So you think he can hurt her normally, or he has to like just keep on punching her?
I think he probably hurt her normally, because I think he is harder than Kimiko just normally.
Starlight's draw speed, blitz, Stormfront. Hey, bro, speaking facts. Stormfront downplay, holy shit, bro. What? What are we downplaying? Oh my
Doesn't she have
lord,
lightning
these dogs, man.
powers? Isn't she as fast as lightning or something? You know, Stormfront? Oh no, Calca Storm. or
Did the
something?
Stormfront get stabbed by Becca, bro?
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's terrible, man.
Yeah, it just seems like Stormfront's not that guy, not that girl.
He's a LARPer, guys, by the way. It's okay.
Yeah. You know, this is all I know. Something, excuse me, sir. Yeah, that's it.
What do y'all think of the Gen V's finale? Godolkin had so much potential with his powers to evolve. I agree. That's why he's as high as he is in the first place. Yeah, okay, this is... Take one more look at the tier list, guys. I think this is a great way to put it. Okay, Mindstorm. I want to put like other character. I want to put like Malchemical or something. It'd be here.
Stan Edgar.
Actually, no. Malchemical is just here. No, yeah. I'm gonna put Kate on the list. Emma.
Put me. Where would I be in the boys? Where would I be in the tier list?
You wouldn't be shit, bro.
Oh. I can't be Huey? Like base Huey?
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you can't
Ezekiel
jump
maybe
up.
above Popclaw. If it was 1v1, Godolkin would have easily beat Marie that alone. Should put him in sub Homelander tier bare minimum. I just don't think he just beats anyone in sub Homelander tier, so him being at the top of this tier fits better. Also, Ryan, if he does get a hit off on him, then, you know, Godolkin is cooked. It's closer to Ryan than he is to someone like Maeve, in my opinion. They had to 3v1 Stormfront. Well, yeah, when she was in that 3v1 though, she just got fucking like Maeve is already in. Maeve is implied to be stronger by that point. So, you know, having someone stronger plus two characters who are already pressing Stormfront, obviously, you know, I mean, I don't think it proves anything.
Did it seem like they needed to jump her, or they just wanted to jump her?
No, they at that point they needed to.
Oh, okay. So it's just a weaker Maeve?
Yeah, season 2 Maeve is weaker, but that Maeve is closer to Stormfront. Like she's like equal to, if not stronger, and she's implied to be number 2, so she should be like right below Golden Boy.
Oh, okay.
If it was season 2 Maeve.
So she could like, she's physically stronger, but Stormfront is like hacks?
Yeah.
Which is what she needs to jump in? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it also questions maybe even stronger, so she's not stronger yet. But then obviously she trains and then she scales the Homelander.
Gotcha. For any of the other LARPers in the chat, that's why I asked those questions. You know, because I already knew all of that. Definitely.
Ezekiel maybe above Popclaw. Maybe you're right. Popclaw probably shouldn't be the. Probably like here. Yeah. No, Popclaw could probably just kill Ezekiel. Maverick. I don't even know where to put fucking Maverick.
Vought Rising will upscale Stormfront. What do you actually think we're gonna get from Vought Rising, like scale-wise?
I mean Bombclaw. I said Bombclaw. Bomb Sight, Stormfront. And if the show goes deeper into his origin, we'll see like his old team. So like we'll see like Mindstorm Noir, hopefully.
So you think they'll get like more scaling?
I hope so, yeah. I mean, if they try and interpret that scene where they jump like Soldier Boy, maybe they actually do get scaling. Noir stocks would go up.
Oh, yeah. Will it be like the Guardians of the Globe thing where they just like bully him?
Kimiko isn't high tier. Not really. She takes those lasers, but other than that, I can't say she beats anybody in this tier. I mean, she could be at the top of here, but she loses to everyone there. I don't think that's ridiculous. I mean, maybe you could be like, oh, well, she beats Stormfront, maybe, but I don't know. I don't even know about that. I still think Newman would have like crazier hacks over her. But Kimiko does have a better feat than Victoria, so I'm gonna give it to her. Vault Rising will get more statements and lore. I agree. Okay. We're at the 2.5 hour mark, guys. No, I mean, kept the stream up for a little bit longer. I'm gonna keep this one up since it is a, a big tier list, and we got a lot of people popping in. Of course, Professor Fiction.
Yeah, I'm glad I helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for popping in the list. Let me just turn off the chat and the donations for a second. Thank you for those who also donated as well. I'm just going to clear the screen so you guys can see the tier list for yourselves.
Looks good.
Okay, let me just turn off the chat box. Okay, yeah, this is pretty much what we got here, boys. We got Homelander at the top, the sub Homelander tier with Soldier Boy, Bombsight, Compound V Butcher, Temp V Butcher, Maeve. The tier below, we have Godolkin, Ryan, and Marie, who are basically just not the top tiers, but they're stronger than everyone else. Below that, we have Vicor, Sam, Golden Boy, A-Train, O-Father, Stormfront, and Jordan Lee. Mid-tier, we got Kimiko with the Soldier Boy Nuke, Victoria, Starlight, Noir, Cindy, Kinji, Polarity, Andre, the Deep, Starlight. And low-tier soup, we got Shapeshifter, we have Kimiko, Normally, Nakib, Black Noir 2, Zoe Newman, and Dognot. We got at 7 entry level Huey, Translucent, Crimson Countess, Lamplighter, Termite, Firecracker, Gunpowder, She-Line, and Supersonic. In the Superhuman / P-Human tier, we got Ezekiel, Bluehawk, Billy Butcher, Splinter, Mother's Milk, and Love Sausage. In the human level, we have Kate, Frenchie, Huey, and Sister Sage. And in the question mark tier, we have characters like Emma, Nubia, Nubian Prince, Jetstreak, Rockhard, Shockwave, Mr. Marathon, Ashley. Pretty much characters that don't really, they have weird scaling and don't really know where to put them. But thank you guys so much for tapping in. I'm gonna post this on my community tab so you guys can see the list for yourselves. And if you guys want to go ahead and debate about this list, you can go ahead and join the Discord. I'll go ahead and have Godspeed link that right now before the stream ends.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, you're good. Are you going to make a Ninjago video? Yes, I will be making a Ninjago video, bro. It's gonna be happening. Trust. But here, go ahead and post it.
Give me one. I have so many servers. Give me 1 second. What is the freaking image?
Yeah, the Learn Empire. The invincible one, bro.
The invincible one. I have image comic scans.
Bro,
Give me 1 second. I'll find it. I promise.
I got it.
Please, Ty. Please. I'll eat your shit.
I got it. What?
I'll eat it on live TV.
Wow. Oh, I opened up freaking Ocarina of Time. Alright, I sent the Discord link for y'all. Anywho, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and tap out. Thank you guys so much, and